Join us on the channel today for 1750 points of match play. The Adeptus Mechanicus take on the Alpha Legion. Hello and welcome to the channel, and we've got some 40k today, which we haven't played in a while.
It's been a minute, hasn't it?
Yes, exactly. It's just one of those games where we go, oh yeah, actually, this one's quite popular and we do enjoy it. So for those of you new to the channel, we've got myself, Sophie.
We've got me, Alex.
And we have a special guest with us today.
Do.
Which Do being short for?
Doolittle.
Oh, I was going to say duplicitous.
The Alpha Legion.
Yes. So you'll bring your Alpha Legion on the channel.
Yeah.
Pleasure to have you here. I'm looking forward to playing them. I've not played them in a good little while as well.
It's been a while. I'm really looking forward to seeing what this list can do.
Yes, because you
and
played...
yours as well, I guess.
Yes, yeah,
I have a vested interest in this.
Yes, exactly. This is a Chaos Space Marine list that isn't run by Alex.
Yep. Which
means less Khorne Berserkers and more other flavours of chaos.
You've got guns. You've got psychic powers. You're playing with marks.
Got marks.
Got
very
cultists.
Yeah, interested. I'm bringing the Admech, so yeah, it's been a little while since I've brought the Admech. It's been a little while since I've played with them. We'll see what they're capable of. Guys, if you have been enjoying our channel on all our battle reports, do think about subscribing and even liking the video. Everything little helps. If you're feeling generous, also there is our Patreon as well as our composite affiliate link. So anything you buy through that channel helps us out and also helps you out with a cheeky little discount. Right, speaking of excitement, let's go do the lists. Righto, we have, it's absolutely horde, so I think we're a very infantry heavy game, this game, so we'll kick off with the Admech, what I'm bringing. So I'm going Mars. I've been enjoying Mars recently, so I'm going to carry on the theme. We will have my two characters. We have the Skitarii Marshal, with the Temporcopia Relic. So that is reroll ones to hit and ones to wound within a certain aura. We then have a Tech Priest Enginseer who has the Artisans upgrade, so he's going to be trying to give out those upgrades of +1 strength to core units. On to the troops. We've got 20 Skitarii Vanguard with 2 Plasma Calibers, I want to say, and then we've got the 20 Skitarii Rangers. I'm bringing 2 Arc Rifles and 2 Transuranic Arquebuy. So I haven't bought these in a while, so we'll see what they can do. They're the big old snipers. Warlord traits. We've got the fallback and charge on the Skitarii Vanguard Alpha, and we also have the move and fire heavy weapons on the Skitarii Ranger Alpha. So there's my Warlords. Traits going out to my sergeants. On to the other troops, we've got 3 destroyers with plasma and flamers, and we've got 4 breachers with torsion cannons and hydraulic claws. Elites, we have the 10 electronic Peters going into the Scorpius Drune Rider transport, getting up the field. We also have 5 of the Taraxi Sterilizers. That's going to be them. They're going to be dropping down in Deep Strike.
Flappy ones.
Flippy flappy, coming at you. I couldn't think of a rhyme. In the heavy support slot, we've got 2 on a Jejune Crawlers with the neutron lasers. So again, those big anti-tank killers, and one's got a Cognos heavy stubber because I had 5 points left.
Why not?
Why not indeed? Last but not least, we've got the big flappy bird itself, the Stratoraptor with chaff launcher. So more las cannons coming in. Hopefully that nice balance of anti-tank and anti-horde. But will I have enough anti-marine equivalent? Because what are you bringing? There's a lot of Terminators.
There's a lot of Terminators, yeah. So I've got Alpha Legion here with me today, Chaos Space Marines. I'm running a Battalion Detachment. My troops choices, I've got a unit of Legionaries, another unit of 5 Legionaries, one with the Balefire Tome, so pushing out some psychic powers. 19 cultists, because I left one at home, so that was great. I've got Chaos Spawn, I've got Hellbrute with Fist and Melter, I've got Lord Discordant HQ with the Warlord trait that basically means trans hitman, so you can't hit on any less than a 4. And he's got a relic, Tharos and Rahul or something like it's the demon weapon one.
It's not how it sounds.
Yeah, it's
isn't it?
exactly how it sounds.
Exactly.
In demon, and just like gives more attacks, but then you have the chance of getting mortal wounds if you roll badly on the demon roll. I've got a unit of obliterators that are pretty nasty. I've got a Mauler Fiend, a Venom Crawler. I have the big blob of 10 Terminators. They have various different weapons. I have given the Black Rune, which is pretty good. It's -1 to wound, and it has well, you don't have any psychic powers, but for those who don't know, it has a psychic powers peril on any double within an aura. Who have I missed out? I've got the Master of Possessions over here. He's got his psychic powers are the one that brings back core units or heals them, and then he's got another one that gives either +1 strength or +1 toughness, depending on, or you can choose which it is, and then I think if you get a high roll, you can choose both. And then a Dark Apostle, lastly but not leastly. His Warlord trait gives a core unit objective secured, which is pretty cool, so I can pop that on the Terminator if I want to. And
what a terrifying sentence.
Yeah. And allows them also to shoot and do actions, which is pretty cool. So for those who don't know, Alpha Legion, their Legion trait is -1 to hit outside of 12, apart from the Mauler Fiend, which would be outside of 8 because he's a bit bigger, easier to see. And they can fall back and charge, and fall back and do actions. So a bit more versatility there. And the prayers and the Dark Apostle, he's got Mark of Slanesh, so Advance and Charge prayer, and he's got the Benediction of Darkness or Illusory Supplication, one of the two, but whichever one it is, it's gives a unit cannot be hit on less than a 4 and cannot re-roll hits. So a lot more defensive stuff than the old Alpha Legion pre-Codex. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
That sounds terrifying. One thing in my list that I forgot to mention, I am bringing X101. I had a spare 25 points and I didn't know what to do, so I'm bringing the Black Fortress robot, which I'm sure will turn the game.
Yeah.
But that all sounds terrifying. Let's get set up and see what mission we're playing.
Okay, we are deployed. There's a lot of models on this table. It's looking very cluttered. We'll run through deployment in a moment, but first of all, Sophie, what is the mission? What cards do we draw for this
We
Tempest?
are playing Tempest of War, and so the primary mission is Direct Assault.
Okay.
So this is your standard hold 1, hold 2, hold more.
Mm-hmm.
The little extra bit is you get an extra point, or an extra 2 points, sorry, for either destroying a unit that is controlling an objective, or controlling an objective you didn't previously control. So you want to be really trading.
And it's 2 points if you do one of those, or 3 if you do both in your turn.
Okay.
That is correct.
Very good.
As you can see, the deployment, we are playing the Crucible of Battle.
Ah, obviously, yes, I can tell.
Yes, which is high Gothic for we deployed in the corners.
Yeah.
So you can probably see we've both deployed on our edge, so that makes it nicely obvious.
Do you want to point out the objectives to people watching at home?
Yes, so we have, starting over here, we have the one objective in this bunch of ruins. We have another one here, and we have another objective in this piece of terrain, obvious to you but not obvious to us.
Yes.
There's one over here.
Yes, there we go.
Good.
Out in the open, and then there's one hidden over here.
Concealed,
within the pipery.
As is the Alpha Legion's way. I don't believe either of you... No, do you have nothing in reserve, do you? It's all on the field.
Yeah, so nothing in reserve. All on the field, all
Raring to go. Very
much in
good.
line.
Sophie, you have your Batmen.
Batmen in reserve, and then we also have the Fulbright priests in the transport.
Okay.
So one final thing
Yes.
is we have Warp Lightning!
Oh no!
Do-do-do-do, however the song goes. So this is, occasionally there is crackles upon the objectives, and we could suffer mortal wounds. Basically, we roll a dice for every unit controlling an objective, and on a 1 they take a mortal wound.
Very good. And that's every psychic phase.
Yes.
Okay. Last thing to go over, we are playing, obviously, Tempest of War, as we said, but we're playing Nephilim CP rules because it makes a more interesting game. So both players get CP in every command phase and start with 6. When all's said and done, Sophie, how many are you on?
I have 3 remaining.
Okay, and Do, you are on 1 because all those delicious relics and water traits. Okay, I think that's everything. All there is to do is to roll off the first turn.
Yes, I will roll a
5. Do will roll a 2. Back in a moment then for Admech, turn 1. All right, Admech, turn 1. So, Sophie, what are your cards?
I've left them over here.
That was silly of you.
So we've got Investigate Site, which isn't happening.
Okay.
We've got Blood and Guts, which isn't happening.
Oh.
We've got No Retreat, No Surrender, which is happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not a great starting hand, is it? But it could be worse.
It kind of gets 2 really naff objectives out of the way because they'll disappear at the end of my turn 1.
This is a good point.
And actually a lot of objectives, we're not going to be scoring turn 1, so it kind of gives me a bit of a fresh start. I didn't want to spend the command points because I actually want to save them. The Admech have their stratagems back.
Want to show them off.
Yeah.
So movement phase, you had a pre-game move with one of your units, didn't you?
Rangers get a pre-game move. I mean, I've shuffled with everything. There's no particular shenanigans.
Okay.
I was trying to put the flyer over here and it couldn't quite make it, so it's going over there.
Thankfully for me.
Yes.
Yep.
And yeah, so I mean, the only real actually no, there's nothing. I'm going to be shooting through dents.
Yeah.
Command phase shenanigans as well.
Yes.
Doctrines, we've gone for the +1 to hit, -1 weapon skill across my Skitarii. And then we've also gone for the canticle of reroll 1 hit wound and 1 wound roll. 1 hit wound.
Reroll a hit and a wound.
You get it, exactly, and a damage,
Okay.
if I so wish, which, being Mars, transfers onto my Skitarii and may come in handy. It's Warp Lightning phase!
Possibly, we'll see.
Yes.
So we roll a dice for each unit that is controlling an objective. On a 6, it suffers a mortal wound.
On a 1.
Well, just the 1.
Yeah, so the Destroyers,
Are fine.
the Skitarii,
Are fine.
the Tech Priest Enginseer,
Oh
and X101
no! Oh no!
is fine. And the Kataphron Breachers, there we go, so everything is fine.
Okay, and it is everyone's. So, what have you got?
stuff.
Controlling objective.
So I think these guys, the legionaries over here.
Disco Lord in range as well.
6 inches?
3 inches.
3 inches.
It's basically if they are controlling the objective.
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So Disco Lord?
Go ahead.
Roll a dice, and on a
roll
1
dice.
he suffers a mortal wound.
Oh, it's a 1, is it? That
Yeah.
was 1 of 6.
No.
I got excited.
That was a 6, so thankfully not.
Okay.
And then legionaries, they're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a 3.
I wondered why you were going, oh no, and then I kind of figured out you got the numbers wrong.
Yeah, numbers are hard. I really shouldn't play war games, should I?
It's just cheering me on, that's why.
Yeah.
Cool. That's the psychic phase. So we're going into the shooting phase.
Yes. So you have played Concealment, is that correct?
Yes, I have played 2 CP to conceal my Terminators, very Alpha Legion.
Where have they
Basically, it means that they can't be shot unless they are the closest eligible target.
No Terminators. Can't see them.
So we'll see how that goes.
Yes.
Does that help?
All right, so we are going to kick off the shooting phase with my Kataphron Breachers, and we're going into that Hell Brute.
Okay.
So I'm going to be hitting on 5s because of the Alpha Legion.
Yep.
So where should we roll?
Let's roll over here.
Over here, 1 shot each. So that's 2 hits.
Very good.
We got 1 Mars reroll and 1 reroll from the Canticle. So
It's still 2 hits.
Still 2 hits. So then 3s to wound you. So that's 2 wounds at AP 4.
Okay. So AP4 becomes AP3.
Yes.
So I'm on a
6 up save.
6 up save.
Make one fail
I'll
one?
make one fail one. The
Yeah.
first save, because he's Zinch, the first save, fail save becomes 0 damage.
Oh,
so
cool.
Oh, that's
Oh,
yeah.
interesting.
that's something
God,
I've
I
just
should use
learned.
Markazine.
Also, Hellbrutes now have -1 damage, so
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Right. All right, we will then go on to the first Honoured Jejune Crawler. This is the buffed one. We are going to go into the Mauler Fiend.
Okay.
So, actually, and then we're going to put the Heavy Stubbers into those cultists.
Very good.
So, D3 shots. We have the big 3.
The big 3.
These are hitting on 3s onto the Mauler Fiend. This hasn't got a mark, has it?
Nope.
Cool.
Nope.
So we'll use a Mars reroll. So 3 hits, strength 10, so 3s to wound you, and then we'll use the canticle reroll. Do you want me to reroll that? Or?
No, happy with that, yeah.
So that's 3 at -4.
3 at -4. So 1 6s again.
5, you have a demon save.
Oh yeah, 5s.
So that one goes through?
1 goes through, yeah.
So D3 plus 3 damage. Yeah, I'll leave that for, so 5 damage on him.
5 damage, okay, so he's down to 9 wounds.
9 wounds. All right, then the heavy stubber going into those cultists. I only used 1 reroll, so I'm going to use the second one. And then 3s to wound you. 1 wound on the cultist, no AP.
No AP, will he survive? No, that's one cultist dead.
And we're going to go round 2, baby. We're going to put the second on a Dragoon Crawler. We're going to put the 2 heavy stubbers. Now, I don't think I'm going through dents.
I think you draw line of sight to at least 1, so yeah, you don't need to worry about the dents for his stubbers.
And then the cannon, the neutron laser.
Neutron laser.
Yes, into the Mauler Fiend. So we'll start off with that neutron laser. We're going for another 3 shots.
Oh boy.
These are hitting on 4s with a Mars reroll.
Very accurate.
3 hits.
Dear.
On a Dragoon Crawlers.
And then 3s to wound you with the canticle reroll. So that's another 3 wounds. Let's see if you can do another 2/3 save on this.
3 5s. 1
2
5.
going through.
2 going through, so that's 2d3 plus 3. I believe that's going to
Plus
be
6.
at least 6. So I'll use the reroll because why not? So that's 9 damage on that Mauler Fiend.
Oh dear.
Does the Mauler Fiend blow up? No,
No,
thankfully
okay.
not. But he's a Goner Fiend.
Yes.
Yes. And then we've got the 6. So I've got 1 reroll left for my canticle. So hitting on 3s. Oh, that's all hits. And then 3s to wound you. So that's 3 wounds at no AP on those
3
cultists.
wounds. Can we get any 6s?
Oh, you get 1
saves. Yeah, so 2 go. That's not too bad.
2 more cultists gunned down, but the Mauler Fiend is slain.
Very nice. All right, we will then go with the plasmas into the
Venom Crawler?
Venom Crawler.
Is your breachers over there, aren't they?
Destroyers.
Destroyers, my
Yes, so
apologies.
3d6 plasmas we are going to overcharge.
You are -1 to hit, aren't you? Because it's Alpha Legion?
Yes. That's 15 shots.
15 shots, yeah.
Very good.
Hitting on 5s, 1s do mortal wounds to myself.
Come on, the 1s.
Actually, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have overcharged.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Let's go!
Too late for that now.
I see 3 1s.
3 1s.
So we've got a Mars reroll and a canticle reroll, so we'll reroll those ones. Saves. Saves
Okay.
him, so 1, 2, 3. So I've taken 1 mortal wound. And that was a nice little
Got the
treat.
5 here as well.
Oh, lovely.
And I'm going to rotate this before it gets smacked, because it keeps your arm go under it.
Yeah, I've already broken it once.
Yeah.
3s to wound you. And we'll canticle reroll. So that is a full house.
Oh my goodness.
7 at AP3, which
7.
goes down to AP2.
Well, that's on a demon save anyway,
Demon
isn't
saves.
Yeah, so we're talking 5s. That's not terrible. So 4 go through.
2 damage apiece.
2 damage apiece, that's 8. 2 wounds left. 2 wounds left. Okay.
Alrighty. We will then put the 2 plasmas from here into that Venom Crawler. So we've got a 30-inch range. We're going through dents. We're at -2, but
The pot shottery.
pot shottery. We are overcharging, and then we'll measure any
it? What's the rest of the squad going into?
18-inch range. So probably
Nothing.
not much.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, we'll overcharge. We're hitting you on 3s because we're +1 ballistic skill, but -2 to hit, which doesn't stack. So 3s, re-rolling 1s, overcharging. Let's go.
Full house.
Full house.
Oh my god.
And 3s with
Okay.
a canticle re-roll. So it's 3 wounds at AP3.
Yeah, can this roll 5s? Oh, 1 goes through.
Flat 2 damage.
Yeah,
luckily.
I don't have any CP, so that is the Venom Crawler Kaboom.
And he explodes on a 5, I
and he
believe.
explodes on a 5.
Okay. Is it one
be like
mortal wound or D3?
No, I think it's D3.
You sounded so defeated. No, I think it's E3.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is D3.
While do looks that up, Sophie, what are you doing next? You just want to celebrate for a bit?
I do. Oh, it's quite nice.
Yeah, it's D3.
It's
so
D3. Okay.
D3, everything within 6. I think the Disco Lord is out.
Just your Marines and your Obliterators.
Okay, so we'll do the Marines first. Let's see their fate. So 2 wounds, that takes 1 off.
Good.
Spike through his
and
face.
then the Obliterators, the big 3. So
I'll leave one of them
wound goes
wounds.
down to 2 wounds left.
Are they 5 wounds in total?
I think they are. Yeah,
Cool. nice. I thought there were 4.
because they were. Well, I'll double check
We'll
that
check
off camera.
when it
Yeah,
matters.
but
Yeah.
I think they used to be on 4, and then obviously everything went up a wound. So
Nice.
I think.
So we will then do. Now I've wounded those.
You can smell the blood.
I could smell the machine oily blood, or machine on machine action. Oh no, that's a Titanicus dice, silly.
Body.
Body.
The body.
I'm going to spend a command point for Wrath of Mars.
Yeah.
So what this is any 6s to wound. Oh, actually, no, I'm not. Not on these guys.
Take it back.
You can take it back now, y'all. Do you know what? I need to have a little bit of a think. I need to do some mathematics.
Well, let Sophie do a think. We'll be back in a second. Sophie has done a think.
We've done a think, we've had a measure, we've thought about what's going on
Yep.
with life in general.
Quivering in my booties.
Little space boots. So I am going for Wrath of Mars in the end.
Okay.
I added it all up. This has got 16 shots. This has got 16 shots. Hey, it's a great thing.
Wrath of Mars on the transport then.
Yes,
Okay, which will be 6s to wound or a mortal wound.
in addition.
And they're going into the Obliterators, who are indeed 5 wounds.
Yes. All right, we're hitting on 3s because +1. Well, not +1, but you get it. So we'll reroll 2, one for Mars and the other for the Canticle. And then we're wounding on 5s, but we're fishing for 6s.
Oh,
So that's 2, 3 6s. Yeah, and then 3 wounds, no AP.
Cool. So 3 mortal wounds
Yes.
And
and
3
3
top
wounds.
saves.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the 3 mortal wounds kills 1.
Yes. That was more than I was hoping for, actually.
Yeah, that's
Then,
not ideal.
not ideal. We are then going to put the 2 Transuranic Arquebus into the Disco Lord as they ignore Lookout Sir. And then we are going to put the rest into those cultists.
The
See if we can just
cultists.
thin down the herd. What I am
Chaff.
just going to double check that it does ignore Lookout Sir.
I expect so.
Oh no!
Oh no?
Oh no, it doesn't.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, then you can't shoot Disco Lords.
No, oh, you're right, I can't.
Yes.
It's Alpha Legion doing their trickery.
Classic Alpha Legion
Yeah.
fiddling
Sneaking
with
into
my
your
code.
codex, adjusting it.
All right, well, in which case we're going to have 2 Transuranic Arquebus going into. I reckon I can see those Marines from there.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll put the 2 Transuranic Arquebus into the Marines and the rest into those cultists. Right, we'll go with. So these are hitting on 3s. So 2 hits. 3s to wound you. 2 wounds at AP 2.
2, so 1,
Four
so
ups.
4s. They are fine.
They
Very
are
good.
fine.
They
And
shrug it off with impunity.
we've got 1 arc rifle hitting on a 3. And I'm going to use one of my canticle rerolls for this. Hits. The wounding on a 2. AP 2 on that cultist.
Dead. No save for you.
Do they get Armour of Contempt?
No.
Ah.
You don't get a Legion trait either.
No.
Oh, do they not? Oh, there's
No.
some -1 because the
Yeah.
The dents.
Horribly exposed.
2, 3,
But then equally horribly is cheap.
Yes.
4. What am I after? I'm 13, so 26 shots total. So I'm going to do 13 twice.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, and then there we go. So we're hitting on 3s. We're re-rolling 1s, and we've got yes, we've got 1 re-roll. So re-rolling 1s, and I'm going to use my 1 re-roll there. Can you see this all right, Alex?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
Your ability to roll behind terrain is uncanny.
And then 3s to wound you.
There we go, that's what we're looking for. Good roll as well.
Yes.
As everyone can see.
1, 2, 3. So that's 9 AP1.
Followed by the other 13.
Yes.
On the cultists.
On the cultists.
So that's just 9 cultists.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 12, 13. Then we're hitting on 3s again. Re-rolling once. No re-rolls left. Oh no, I've still got my wound re-roll.
Oh, that's exciting.
And then 3s to wound you. My wound re-roll, I think that might be the lot.
They're gone. Toodaloo.
Okay, that is... it's what the Admech do best.
Yeah.
Thin out hers.
Yeah, exactly.
But also remove 2 pretty big
Exactly.
distractions.
Exactly.
So
then what we're going to do is we are going to put the 2 Cognus Heavy Stubbers
This is from the flyer, isn't it?
from the flyer into the Chaos Spawn. We're going to then put the 2 Las Cannons and the Phosphex Stubbers into the Dreadnought. No, the Hellbrute, not the Dreadnought.
How dare you?
I know. So we're going to start off with the Las Cannons. So this is 2 shots hitting on 3s, because is he within 12? Because he's a small boy. What's his
yeah.
Alpha Legion?
yeah,
Yeah.
within 12. Yeah.
Am I within 12? I don't think I am.
Don't think you are, and I got my hands.
Yeah, it's all right.
Doing
It's
stuff.
very obscured. Right, we're going 2 shots hitting on 3s. We're going to re-roll 1 for the Mars. 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds on the Dreadnought.
On the Dreadnought. Yeah. So
AP3 becoming AP2.
1 saved and 1 goes through.
Okay, we've already used your Zinch.
Yep.
So that is... So with the Canticles, re-roll the damage roll.
Into a 1.
Into a 1. So that is 4 damage in total, which goes down to 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we are going to put the Phosphex into you now. So these are hitting on 3s, and I've got my 1 reroll left over. And then wounding you on 5s. So that's 2 wounds, AP2, which then goes down to 1 for armor of contempt.
Passes both.
Okay, and then we've got the heavy stabber going into the
Spawn.
spawn. Does the spawn get the Alpha Legion?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe so.
He's an Alpha spawn.
Yep.
Toughness?
Toughness 5.
Looking for 5s. That's 1 wound on the spawn.
It doesn't matter.
No AP.
If you don't kill it, it just comes back to life.
Oh!
Yeah.
You have to kill it in a single phase, or
Oh.
it just comes back to full health at the end of the phase.
I
It
forgot
failed,
that rule.
It failed to save, so...
Yeah. Oh well.
It takes points of damage, and then
Yes.
more bits grew out of the holes.
Right, and I think that's going to be the end of my turn. So we're going to keep no retreat, no surrender, because I expect I will get it. But we're going to cast away, investigate sight, and blood and guts.
Very good. And for the actual points, you can't score the primary in
Nope.
the first turn, but you did take an objective.
Yes.
Not hold before. Did you kill an enemy that was on an objective?
Mm,
Was the venom crawler on the objective when it died?
I don't think it was.
No, because
No.
it didn't take multiple wounds from the
Very good.
Yeah.
So
warp storm.
2 victory points then.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. That was a bloody first turn.
Yeah. I
That was
think-
pretty. Yeah, that was pretty grim. That
But-
was pretty grim.
Your turn now.
We shall
Back a
see.
moment for Alpha Legion, turn 1. All right, Alpha Legion, turn 1. You've got a bloody nose, but you're coming back swinging.
Yep.
Do what are your cards?
Okay, so I got overwhelming firepower, so try and shoot lots of things.
Yes.
I got capture any outpost, which is probably not going to happen. That's what that is. And blood and guts, which is try and kill stuff. So blood and guts and overwhelming firepower. Going to keep those just because they obviously stack over the portion of the game.
Yep.
And capture enemy outpost, I will not spend a CP to get rid of because I am very CP poor.
Yes.
And but I'm just going to at the end of my turn just get rid of it.
Get rid of it.
Chuck it.
Cool.
In the bin.
Command phase, what did you do?
So in my command phase, I used covert control, the Warlord trait, Alpha Legion, to give the Terminators OBSEC, and they can fall back and do. They can shoot and do actions.
Very cool.
But doesn't really do much now, but it might do something later. The Dark Apostle then did get his prayer off, Illusory Supplication, which gives the Terminators cannot be hit on less than a 4, and you cannot reroll hits against them. So just to give them a bit more tankiness.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right, walk us through your movement phase. What's gone where?
Okay, so the Hellbrute over here has just shoved his way up with his on his lonesome. The Terminators kind of shuffled this way, obviously because of this container. I kind of put some over here and some over here that have shooting alleys down that way. Dark Apostles followed up a bit. The Legionaries have also followed up a bit. The Master of Possessions has sort of strategically shuffled his way over here to get his psychic powers off. The Disco Lord has tentatively wandered over there. The Obliterators were here, moved a bit back so that they're in range of the Master of Possessions, and they're not charging, or they're probably more charging distance away from the Fulgurite
Murder bots.
Murder priests. And then these Legionaries have just taken a little step back just to screen out any potential backline shenanigans that Sophie's going to throw at me, no doubt.
Very good. So we're going into the psychic phase. You've got some psychic powers to cast, but first, the Warp Storms. So once again, do you want to do your guys?
Yep. Legionaries over here.
On a 1, they're fine.
Nope, they're fine. The D-Lord over there.
He's fine.
On a 4.
The Do-Lord.
The
The Marines are just
over
within
here.
range. They're fine.
They're fine.
And that's you done.
That's me.
Tech Priest.
No idea.
Oh, I saw it.
Yeah, winked.
The unit, the big unit.
They're fine.
They're fine. X101
No idea what you rolled.
is fine.
It's a 2.
It's a 2. The Plasmas. Oh, they take a mortal wound. So that heals down to 1, and I believe that is all.
You've got these guys.
Oh, those guys, yes, of course.
And I think this one might be within range of
All right,
objective there as well.
the
They're fine.
Breachers and the Onager June Crawler
It's fine.
is fine.
Cool.
Nice.
So do psychic powers. What are you casting?
Yeah, so the Master of Possessions is going to do Pact of Flesh onto the Obliterators. If
Okay.
it goes off, he can bring one back, which is quite nice. Works on core units. That's a fail. He has got the Eye of Tzeentch, which is +1 to his cast.
Does it go off on a 6?
I hope not.
It does. It does
Oh,
go
what?
off.
So
Yeah.
an obliterator just comes back within coherency.
Yeah. So just going to move that.
Well,
there.
that's fun.
That was good actually. Yeah. So it actually goes off on a 5, so it would have made it anyway. But Eye of Tzeentch is quite useful for that. And then he's going to cast Mutated Invigoration, which is I can either choose +1 strength or +1 toughness. And I'm going to cast that on Terminators, and I believe that goes off on a 7.
Okay.
But it's not high enough to give them both, so I'm going to give them +1 toughness. They're now toughness 5. which
Toughness
is-
5, -1 to wound, can't be hidden more than 4, can't reroll hits against them.
That's right, I got a plan.
Okay, is it to ignore them?
What plan?
Cool. Any more psychic powers? You've got a Balefire Acolyte,
Oh yeah,
haven't you?
I've got a Balefire Tome, so the textbook of Psychic, and they're going to cast it on. They're going to cast Prescience on the Obliterators, which fails, but that's fine. I can accept that.
Okay. Very good. Do you know what you're shooting with first, or do you need a moment to think?
I'm going to shoot with the Obliterators here into the lovely tank of Electronic Priests.
Yes.
They are going to use their highest profile.
Highest.
They're no tanks, please profile.
Yes.
Yeah, so when the new codex came out, I had to re-remember all the rules. And Obliterators are one of the units that did actually change. So they are now heavy D3 each.
Okay.
They'll be hitting on 3s. And it's strength 9, AP 3, damage 4. So we'll see how that goes.
Yes.
So D3 each for 3, 4, 5, 6 shots.
Right on the average. Very
Right on the
nice.
average, yeah. So hitting on 3s.
That's a strong start.
That is a strong start. Yeah. Strength 9.
Wounding on
toughness-
3s.
Wounding on
toughness 6.
3s. So that is 4 wounds at AP3.
6s. So that will kill it.
That'll be 12 damage.
It does, in fact, have 12 wounds. Do I want to CP just in case? It would be big.
Fish for a 6.
It would be really big.
Would be pretty big.
No, I need to keep my old CP intact.
Does it explode then?
Does it explode? Does it go pop? No.
Or does it?
Or does it?
Or does it?
What is the explosion of
You will hit these guys.
tanky bots?
And one is on 1 wound.
Yes.
One is on 1 wound.
And I can't bring those back.
I think if you use the stratagem, Sophie will have to re-roll that 4, because it's only fair.
I will not do it, actually. I'm going to save it for something else.
It has not been sabotaged, is what if anyone doesn't know how Alpha Legion works, you've got a stratagem, haven't you, to make a vehicle blow up with a 3?
Yeah, basically.
Cool.
So, who is alive and who is dead? Let's spin that wheel of fortune. We're all alive.
fine.
All right, I will pop those. Are you planning on shooting the Electro Priests?
No.
Cool. All right. Well, that's dead. We'll pop it out in a minute,
Yeah,
and I will get out accordingly.
And I'll add 1 to my Blood and Guts tally, I believe.
Nope,
Oh no,
you'll add 1 to your
overwhelming
firepower
firepower.
tally.
Yeah.
You both got there. You both got there.
Shooting different to combat. Right. So, I'm going to put the Hellbrute into the copter.
Okay.
Stratoraptor.
The what?
Stratoraptor.
The Stratoraptor. So it is a multi-melter. So 2 shots hitting on 3s.
4s because it's a plane.
4 because it's a plane. So 1 goes through, and I believe that's a wound.
6s because it's minus. No, it's -4. So it just goes straight through.
It's straight through.
You are within melter range.
So
D6 plus 2. Just 1 dice.
So
5 goes down to 4. So I am going on to. So it goes down to 4 because of the chaff launchers.
Yes, so it's on 8 remaining.
Yes, 8.
Nice.
I can't count.
That's
Okay. Cool. And I will have a second to think, and then we'll come back to you.
cool. Back in a sec.
Yup.
Do has done to think. He's done the maths, and he's got a big pile of dice.
Yes, I do have a big pile of dice. I've spent a CP to give the Terminators Demon Bolts, which is plus 6 inches to their range, and minus 1 AP.
Nice.
This makes lots of bolters a little bit more punchy. I'm going to kickstart with them. So these boys over here are going to go into the breaches over there.
Very good.
And that will be all of these dice.
So we're splitting fire here, aren't we? We've got 6 going into the breachers. The other 3 are going into the Vanguard.
Blob over there, yeah.
And the Heavy Flamer is going into the aircraft.
Heavy flame into the aircraft, yeah. I would have put all the bolters into the Vanguard if I could see them.
Yes.
I can't. So these are going to be 3s with 6s exploding. Should I do it over here?
Let's do it over there. Oh, that's a lot of 1s and 2s.
That's a lot of 1s and 2s.
Oh, dude, what have you done?
Cool. So that's fun.
This is,
buddy.
This is why you don't put demons in your bolt guns, guys.
Yeah, so I did get 5, to be fair.
5 additional
so-
hits.
Yeah, that's okay. These are strength 4.
Toughness 5.
5, so 5. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 5 at AP1.
5 AP1.
Into the breaches.
Into my breaches, so we're on a 3-up save. So 1 goes down to a wound.
Okay.
Nice.
We'll chuck the guy at the back. I don't think anything else is going into him. We'll do that in a second. I'll just remember 1's on a wound.
Very good.
Okay, heavy flamer. Into your copter. That is 5 plus 2, so 7.
Yes.
That's 4.
I was there with us.
Strength 5.
Toughness more.
More, so
So
5.
fives.
2 at AP1.
4 ups. Goes
Down
down. It
7.
would chuck me down to 7.
Gladly.
Blinkety blonkety.
And then we have the 3 games for Vanguards. Again, these are not so, it's a bit better, less 1s and 2s. So that is.
So including an additional 1 for the 6.
Yeah, additional 1 for the 6.
Yay!
Very good.
3s. I'm toughness 3.
3s. Okay. So that's 5 at AP1.
5 at AP1s. These are 5 ups. You kill. Do you want me to reroll that?
Yeah, go on, that's cocked.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still dead.
Still 5 of them gunned down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And then I believe a certain Disco Lord is eyeing them up. Is that correct?
Yeah, the Disco Lord is also going to go into, so it's 2d3
Plus 2.
plus 2 for 4.
Marvellous.
And these are strength 6, so 2's to wound, 4 at AP2.
4 AP2, 6 up invuln. Another 4 go down.
Okay.
Okay, so
Right, we will thin the herd. 1, 2, 3, And we'll go 4. And we'll just try and
Are they relatively
snake them round.
exposed to morale? Or?
No, probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend a command point to have them auto pass.
I mean, if you don't, you fail no retreat, no surrender, don't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
What have you got left? Some bolt guns?
Yeah, bolt guns from the legionaries into that squad over there. They're all within range.
Nice.
So these will just be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. They don't get rapid fires, they're not within range. They didn't stand still, so.
Yes.
But they do get 2 extra hits. So
Nice.
shooting from them. 3s. So that's 2 misses there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No AP.
4s. And that is another 3 go down.
Okay.
So I think, can I be smart? No. I'm going to have to take off a plasma gun there. That's what I was angling for. All right.
Alrighty.
Is that your shooting done, do?
The Dark Apostle, I think, has a
It's got a bolt pistol.
bolt pistol.
It's got a bolt
Or
pistol.
a crack grenade is in 6. I don't think it
Not
is.
No.
in 6, so bolt pistol. It hits, and it is an extra.
No, it's a pistol, so it's only 1.
Oh, they're both wounded anyway, so it's
Oh.
a 3-up save. Nope.
Ooh.
Oh, that's bracketed that flyer.
And a 6.
That'll be that.
Okay.
Yeah, these guys out of range of everything, so.
On to the morale phase. I'm going to spend a command point for the Admech stratagem. So they are on an objective, which is why I had to be strategic when I killed them, but they do auto pass morale.
Okay, it's 1 CP for your one, isn't it? Because reasons.
Okay.
Any other stuff in the end phase?
I
There's no
don't
such thing as an end
believe
phase in this
so.
game, is there? Cool. What did you score? So you got 1 on your tally for overwhelming firepower.
Yep.
The unit that you killed was not on an objective, so you're not going to get the bonus points for that, but you did take an objective you did not previously control.
Yes, this one in the middle.
So you're going to score 2 victory points. And are you throwing anything away?
I'm going to throw capture any outpost.
That's sensible. Okay, that's gone. We'll be back in a moment then for Admech, turn 2. All right, Admech, turn 2.
Yes.
Sophie, cards, what you got?
Assassination.
Okay,
I must kill a character.
okay,
Deploy teleport homers. I must deploy teleport homers.
yes. Those are your orders.
Yes. Wholly within your opponent's deployment zone. If it's infantry, it's scored at the end of the turn. And then extend battle lines. This is going to be a tough one. But
Which one is that one?
extend battle lines. So, yes, so I've got to control 1 in my deployment zone and 1 in no man's land. So
Okay.
I am going to score that one.
Yeah. You have just gained a bucket of points because at the start of your turn you did hold 1, hold 2, and hold more than do.
Yes.
So you got 12 for the primary and then scored no retreat, no surrender, getting 17 before your turn even started.
Cha-ching!
Pretty painful.
Indeed. So you're in a good place. What do you do for your command phase and movement phase?
Okay, so let's go Doctrinas. So we are using Shroud Psalm, so everyone is in cover. We are also going the Bulwark Imperative, so all my Skitarii units have +1 to their save.
Very good.
And-
-3 movement, but that's not that big a deal, is it?
Yes, exactly. These guys, I used the controller to say, nope, you don't benefit the downsides. They have shuffled forwards.
You heard it here first. They do not benefit from the downside.
Yes, they did not benefit from the downside.
They're
You
not allowed
heard?
to stay back. They have to go forward.
Yes. I ran with my Electro Priests.
Yep.
We're eventually maybe sometimes going to go into combat.
It's a possibility.
It's not this turn though. We have moved over here, lining up that Dark Apostle. I didn't like the fact he brought someone back, especially
Master of Possession.
Master of Possession. Yes, I keep getting that wrong. The Taraxi have come down and they are deploying a Teleport Homer.
Very good. And they are infantry, so that is going to complete automatically.
Yes.
Anything over here?
We've kind of moved away. We're going to try and make that charge a little bit harder for those Terminators and see what they got. We're eyeing up that Hellbrute that we didn't manage to kill last time. We
Okay.
sort of shuffled back with the Honor Jejune Crawler. He might be in range with his heavy studders. Who
That's
knows?
exciting.
Who knows? He is. So see if we can bait out that Tzeentch. Tzeentch save.
Did you give one of them +1 to hit?
Yeah, but I don't think it matters. That one.
That
the one with the 2 heavy stubbers.
Very good. So we are done with movement. Psychic phase, you have no psychic powers, but the warp does. So warp storm.
On the destroyers over here with 1 remaining on 1 wound, they're fine.
Okay.
On the breachers with 1 remaining on 1 wound,
They're fine. You're getting worse though.
The Tech Priest Enginseer is fine. X101 is fine, and the Honoured Dune Crawler is fine.
And the other Dune Crawler?
Oh, and the other one, because
They're
there are
both
2 of
three.
them. There we go. We're
Oh,
good.
Okay, on my side, I've got these legionaries over here. They are fine. I've got the Disco Lord over here. He is fine. I've got.
Your Marines, yeah, they were in range
Yeah.
last time, weren't they?
Yep.
They're fine.
They're okay, and I think that is. Ooh. Yeah.
Yes, that
Nice.
is it. So shooting.
Yes.
Sophie, what's the plan?
We are going to put
Should be.
the Stratoraptor. I've spent a command point at the start of my command phase, so he's back up to full profile.
Okay.
We're going to kick off with the heavy stubbers.
And this
Let's-
is all going into the. I'm saying it as well now. The Marshal possessions.
The Marshal possessions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, so hitting on 3s, because I am within 12 of you. What have we got there? So you can see.
Yes, but Sophie can't.
And so that's 3 wounds at no AP.
3 wounds, no AP. He loses 1 wound.
Very good. We will then do the 2 las cannons. So these are hitting on 3s,
It's a pair of hits.
winning on 2s.
It's a pair of wounds.
AP 3,
So 5s.
Vulnerable. Nope.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
so that's 2d3 plus 6 damage.
Yeah, I believe that is goodbye.
Does he explode? Good, you're not coming back. All right, then we will do the heavy stubbers from the Honoured Dune Crawler into that Hellbrute, and then we're going to do the main gun, thanks to that Disco Lord poking a snout out the front. So,
The stubbers trying to bait out that Marcus Inch then.
yes, so these are hitting on 3s because they're +1, -1, thanks to the Tech Priest. All hit, 5s to wound you. That's 4 wounds.
That's obnoxious.
Okay, but no AP, I'm assuming?
No
Yeah,
AP.
no AP, so yeah, okay.
In fact, I do a wound.
Yeah, it takes 1 damage in total, but that Marcus Inch has been spent.
And then D3 shots with the Honoured Dune Crawler.
Sophie, stop it.
Is that the big 3?
That's the big 3.
So hitting on 4s, and I can re-roll, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've got my Mars re-roll.
You are making this difficult on purpose, aren't you?
Yes. Mars re-roll, no.
Okay.
No.
Guess what's happening with the other Honoured Dune Crawler? It's going into that Disco Lord.
Okay, I'd like you to roll here, please.
Okay. D3 shots.
Right, Sophie, what have I told you about bullying our guests?
I'm not coming again.
Yeah, exactly. Look what you've done.
4s to hit. Mars re-roll.
Okay.
3 hits. 3s to wound you.
Ha!
I'm gonna have to spend a command point on this because I want to get through to you. So, strength. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, God. Okay.
All right, we will then. We're gonna put these guys into you over here.
Transatlantic porcupines.
Transatlantic porcupines. We're going everything into you, and we're going to Wrath of Mars.
Okay.
So these are going to be hitting on 4s. We will do the Transuranic Arquebus.
And is this also all of the
First.
Rangers into him as well?
Yes,
Okay.
all of the Rangers into him. Not got enough command points for Galvanic Volley. So the 2 hitting on 4s. We will use one of our Mars rerolls here. No,
Okay.
that is unfortunate.
Yes.
We have 1 arc rifle. In fact, we've probably got the 2 arc rifles in range. So hitting on 4s. 1 hit. Tease toughness.
6.
4s. Rerolling 1s to wound thanks to the Skitarii Marshal.
What did you roll, Sophie?
I rolled a 3.
Okay.
Okay, and then we've got the 16 times 2, 32 shots going into you.
We'll give you a moment to grab some dice.
Oh, 1. What we're going to do is we're going to do 16 twice. Over here. These are 4s, re-rolling 1s. Re-rolling a 1. No. And these are 5s. 6s are mortal wounds in addition.
That's what we're really here for, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fishing for those 6s.
So that is only 1
1.
and 5 saves.
So
Oh, and re-rolling that one. No, into a 1.
Thingy.
Yes.
So 5 saves at
2 up.
2. He dropped 1.
So that's 2 so far.
2 so far.
And then re-rolling those ones. Very good. Get rid of you. And that's that. And then 5s, re-rolling ones again, looking for some 6s. So that is another 2 mortal wounds and another 3 saves.
3 saves, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, so 2s. Oh my
Oh!
Oh, okay, cool.
So
So
that's-
that is 3 wounds went through naturally,
Mm-hmm.
and then 3 went through unnaturally.
Yes.
So 6 down. He's on 3 wounds remaining.
3 wounds remaining. Okay, time for the destroyers. We're going to put all the plasma. We are going to overcharge. So 3d6 shots.
This is into the Lord Discordant, I
Lord
assume.
Discordant, 10 shots total,
Oh god.
hitting you on 5s. 1s, do mortal wounds to myself. So that is no hits, but I get a Mars reroll. Oh no, there's 1 hit so far, and that's 2 mortal wounds to myself.
So I'll kill one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Kaboom.
Kaboom. And then 3s to wound you. Oh, what? That is a wound. AP 3.
Becomes AP 2.
AP 3 plus AP 2, so
4 up.
4. He's fine.
Okay, and then what else have I got?
I've weathered that storm, I think.
So we are
Well.
going to put these 4 into that Hellbrute, see if we can knock it out. Hitting on 5s with the Mars reroll. Nope, and 3s. 1 wound. AP 4.
So
6 up save.
6. Nope, goes straight through.
D3 plus 3 for 5 damage.
4 damage will kill him, unfortunately.
Yeah.
The explosion won't reach his Terminators, so he's just removed.
Yes.
Poor little Hellbrute that couldn't.
Goodbye.
Okay, and then we are going to put these Rangers into the Disco Lord. We are going to
Vanguard. aren't they?
Vanguard. Thank you very much.
No worries.
They are not within range for rerolls, however. We are going to overcharge the plasma.
Yeah.
So hitting on 4s. 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. No wounds.
No wounds.
Then we've got... Oh, actually. Are we all in range? I think we should be... Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 21 shots. Any 6s to hit wound are wounds automatically. 1,
Auto
2,
wounds.
Auto
3,
wounds, yeah.
4, 5.
Their strength 3.
Yes.
So any that aren't.
No, they're strength 4 because he
Oh
buffed
yes.
them.
Yes.
So hitting on 4s, 6s are good. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, yep.
4 auto wounds. No. Oh, I get a Mars reroll. One Mars reroll. Whoop. No.
Okay.
5s because they're strength 4. That's another 3. That's 7 wounds.
Any AP on this?
No AP.
Okay, so it will be on 2s. And I roll. Yeah, hopefully.
Hey, good.
Survived
Hey.
it. Okay. Nice.
Okay, well, I think that's it for my turn.
Okay. No charges, I assume.
No charges. I am out of charge range over here.
No morale to worry about either.
No.
Just some surgical precision in removing key targets.
Yeah.
I did. I think.
No, I think you did well. That I mean,
Yeah,
you're removing the
nice.
Hellbrute. That's important. You removed the March of Possession as well.
Yes.
What
that's-
What did you score?
So, I scored extend battle lines as I control this objective here and my home objective. Deploy teleport Homer, I also score for those cheeky Taraxi, and I also score assassinate for killing a character.
Big 15.
That is, like, even though I only removed sort of 2 models, did 6 wounds to the Disco Lord, and he's going to heal, isn't he?
He will heal 1.
He will heal 1.
He goes up 1.
So I think I'm okay.
Yeah, I think you've had a good turn.
Yeah. All right.
In that you've just scored 32 points that turn.
Cha-ching!
All right, that is potent, but the Alpha Legion are getting ever closer.
Yes.
Yep.
We're back in a moment for Alpha Legion turn 2. Okay, we are into turn 2 for the Alpha Legion. At the start of your turn, you were on 1, you were on 2, but not more than Sophie.
Yep.
So you got 8 victory points.
There's this one and that one.
Indeed. What did you get for your cards?
So I got no retreat, no surrender, which did actually put me in a bit of a pickle because I need to move my Disco Lord off the objective. After umming and ahhing for a bit, I realised that if he just stays there, he will die. I need to get him into combat to kill stuff.
Yeah.
If not for my pleasure, but for yours. Still got overwhelming firepower and blood and guts. I only have 2 CP, so I didn't want to spend 1 to get rid of it. So
just sort of accepting that card's not going to be scored.
Yeah.
And play the long game, the long war, if you will.
Yeah.
Very good. What did you do in your command phase then?
So my command phase, the Disco Lord has no vehicles that he can curse or buff.
Yep.
The Dark Apostle made the Terminator's objective secured, and they can shoot and do actions, but it's irrelevant.
Yep.
And then he got his prayer off to allow them to advance and charge. I didn't advance. I rolled a 1, but every little helps.
And decided to keep it as well.
There's anything we've learned. Yeah.
Those CP are important.
Yes, so it puts them at an 8-inch charge.
Yeah.
Yes.
What else? Your Disco Lord healed a wound, so he's back up to 4.
Yeah, he's back up to 4, and that's kind of it. The Master Possession is dead, so less psychic abilities.
Yeah. These Marines here have stayed on this objective, haven't they?
Yeah.
Lord Discordance going around there. Terminators, as we said, looking at an 8-inch charge into those destroyers. What's going on over here, movement-wise?
The Obliterators moved back just to make any potential charge, but I'm hoping to wipe them off the board. These guys have just shuffled up here, try and maybe beat up a couple of sterilizers.
Yes.
Sterilizers. Yeah.
Gonna go sterilize. Okay, so we're going into the psychic phase. You do have a Balefire Tome still, but first, the Warp Storm. The Warp Storm. Let's start with Sophie. She's waving a dice around.
Yes. We'll start off with the destroyers.
They're fine.
They're fine. We'll start off with, we'll carry on with the breachers.
They're also fine.
Okay, then we've got Tech Priest, Vortex Wounds. We've got X101. It's okay. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Honoured Dune Crawler on my right, on my left. We're good, and I think that is all from me.
I think so. So wound on a Tech Priest.
Yes.
Nice.
Do?
I've only got the Legionaries over here, and the
One
takes 1 wound, and the Obliterators over here.
They're fine. Cool. Very good. Exciting as always. Okay, now your actual psychic phase. What are you going to cast at Balefire Tome?
So, I'm going to do Prescience on the Obliterators, just because I really want to get rid of these priests.
Yes.
And yeah, so that goes off on a 7, I believe it is.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know. And they don't have the Eye of Tzeentch, which means no benefit for them.
No, they've only got a small
right?
tome, you see.
Yeah.
God, there's no index in this thing. Looking at you, Games Workshop.
Yeah, that's not true. They do indexes in some of their books.
Yeah.
Just not all of them.
Yeah, I didn't really need to look it up because I think in my heart of hearts I knew it was a 7. So.
Okay. I mean, they are still putting 3d6 plus 27 shots.
It is hefty,
into
yeah,
them.
I know, but you know.
You can never be too careful.
Yeah.
+1 here, +1 there helps. Right, cool. So on to the shooting phase.
Very good. Who's shooting what?
I'm gonna start off with the Obliterators actually. I'm not gonna split fire. I was thinking about maybe doing 1 into the helicopter and 2 into there, but split firing is for chumps.
Okay.
And, I have learnt that mistake many times.
Yeah.
So everything into the Electro Priest.
Everything into the Electro Priest.
All using the Horde Be Gone profile.
Yeah.
Which is
3d6 plus 9, strength 5, AP 1, damage 1. So I think big Reaper chain cannons, I guess, kind of similar to that profile. So let's see what they get. So that is 10, 13 plus 18, which is 30.
13 plus 18, wow. 31 shots.
31 shots.
3 each, and a bit.
Yes.
Yeah, so
We'll give it a moment to grab some dice.
Yes.
9.
So I'm trying to. So right, we'll work out the averages on camera. So we're going to look at about 20 hits. Their strength 5, so probably 10 wounds. No, like
2/3 wounds.
yeah,
out of
2/3.
20.
14. We'll call it.
Straight for your save.
No, 5 up invuln.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and then a 5 up from a pain. So we may still see some electric priests alive.
We may.
Or we may not. Now, are
Hopefully
these
not.
exploding 6s?
No,
No,
they're
they're
heavy.
not,
Okay.
I'm afraid, yeah.
Because that would put my maths right out.
Yeah, cool.
Okay,
so,
where's a clear place to roll?
We'll
Do
go
you want to
over
roll
here.
over here,
Yeah.
next to the held route that was?
So these are 3s.
Well, it looks like a good roll.
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Right, okay, so 2s are the worst number in the world. Ah.
Strong.
Yeah, that's not too
Awesome.
bad. Cool, so strength 5, toughness 4.
Toughness 3.
Toughness 3.
I'm not Space Marine silly.
Cool, so get rid of 1s, 2s. Right, so that is 4, 8, 12, 14.
Maths.
Is that what you predicted?
Yeah,
That is not bad.
that is so skilled. Okay, 5 up invulns. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is 10 that go through. I do have a 5 up feel no pain, however. So if I just pass one of these, we don't feel too much pain. That is 6 go through and 4 at the front are alive.
Okay. Is there a unit champion, or are they all the same?
They're all the same.
Okay. Well, it's still pretty good.
Yeah, yeah, kind of.
I got really lucky on that. We did not feel pain.
Yeah, I mean, there might be, 4 is
They might
definitely
run.
better than, yeah,
They
definitely better
might
than 6.
just run.
Yeah.
Cool, so what we're going to do over here is the Terminators advance, they have no shooting to do. The Disco Lord is going to put his Bale Flamer into the back unit over here.
Very good.
So 2d3
Into the Rangers.
into, yes,
Yes.
that's right, yeah.
Okay.
So 2d3 plus 2.
Yep.
For 6.
Yep.
Toughness 3.
Toughness 3, so wounding on 2s. Rolls
No.
1s. So 3 wounds at AP2.
AP2, that puts him on a 4 up save. So you kill 1.
1 goes
Boop.
down. Nice, okay. A bit of other bolter, smatter. These guys are going to go into here. They are within 12, so get rapid fire. So that is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So we've got some legionaries going
10.
into the Stratoraptor.
Yep.
So -1 to hit because it's flying.
Ah, yes.
But 6s explode.
Yeah.
Does that change your... Actually, they're going to be at -1 to hit on pretty much everything.
Pretty much everything, right. Actually, I'm going to put them into the...
These
the
guys?
Rangers?
Yeah.
It will only be 5 shots at that point.
Oh, yeah. That's fine. I think they're more likely to kill Rangers, aren't they? So, 4s.
Right.
And
Threes.
3s. 1.
Okay, so we've got +1 armor save and +1 thanks to light cover. They do stack. So that is fine.
Oh dear, okay. Righty-ho. Cool, so these guys, just going to put their bolters into the sterilizers. That is only 3, so 6. So he's got a tome, so that is
No explosions as well.
no explosions.
Toughness 3.
Toughness 3, so that is 1.
Again, same thing as the Rangers.
Oh, there we go.
You do chuck a wound on 1.
Chuck a wound on 1.
Let's chuck a wound on one of the flamers.
Okay, cool, so that is my shooting phase.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah, kind of, yeah. So we'll be back for the charges.
Well, we can go straight into it.
Oh, we go
What are
straight
doing?
for the charges.
Go
Let's do it. Go straight
Okay.
into it.
Cool. So the Disco Lord is going to charge this squad over here.
Go for it.
Yes, he is on
he's
11,
in.
so we'll move him in a second. We'll do all the charges and then we'll move
Yep.
him off camera.
Yeah.
And the Terminators into the Breachers.
This is the one where you need an 8.
I need an 8.
That is an 8.
Got an 8.
Okay, that's exciting.
Let's kill stuff!
Any more charges?
Yes, over here.
Okay, I'm going to spend a command point to Overwatch. So, you do get a 10.
So any survivors will be in.
So we're looking at 46 auto hits. That is only 10. So these are wounding on 4s.
Flamey goodness.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Any AP?
No AP. Well, they're AP 1, but it doesn't matter. I do kill one.
You kill one, yeah.
And then the stub carbine is 1 hit. And, oops, doesn't wound.
Cool.
So I kill a Space Marine on the way in. Maybe a waste of a command point, who knows.
Cool. And they got a 10, so they do make it in, the survivors.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll get everyone moved in, we'll grab some dice, we'll be back in the fight phase. It's the fight phase. My favourite phase, personally.
Yep,
Whatever happens here, corner's pleased. What are you punching with first?
So I'm going to go with the Terminators first. Soph doesn't actually have enough CP to interrupt, which is really great because it really makes my mind hurt when I have to think about it. So we're going to go with the Terminators first, just because that's where the main kapow is going to happen. Then we're going to do Disco Lord over there. He has tagged the Dune Crawler in the back, so the Dune Crawler is going to swing a couple of spindly leglings.
Oh, he's great. It's going to get you. It's going to get you.
And then 3 Legionaries over here into the sterilizers. One of them bit it on the way in from the flamers, as you guys saw. So there we go.
Right, let's get fighting.
Let's kick off the Terminators. We have cleared a space for dice here. What are you swinging with first?
So
power fists or the
first.
custom weapons?
Yeah.
There is 1-on-1 wound.
Yes.
So do you want to use your damage 1 weapons first?
Yeah, that's true.
Hit out, buddy.
So
And you have used, as you said, Wrath of the Chosen for +1 to hit.
Spend a CP, Wrath of the Chosen, +1 to hit for Terminators. These are 2-on-2s. So pull out those ones. And they are what toughness?
Toughness 5.
So Willy on 3s. I think actually Willy on 4s.
Yes, your strength 5
strength
of
5.
these, so drop the 3s as well.
So 5 wounds, AP 3.
AP 3, putting me on a 5-up save. So do 2 wounds, so if you pop one down to 2.
He dies. Do you care which?
Do
back
it from
one?
the back. Yeah, that's fine. You got it.
One
It doesn't.
dead.
Yeah.
1 down to 2 wounds, whereas I wasn't pointing the camera at it at all. Now the Power Fists.
Power fists.
These are 3s and 3s.
3s and 3s. That one is cocked.
Oh.
Boo. And 3s again.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7, and these are AP
AP 3.
AP 3 again. So we will be on 5-ups. I've got no command points, so whatever happens, happens. So that kills 1.
I've got 1 or 2 wounds.
Yeah, so kills 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're down.
They're gone. All right, you'll get a consolidate move.
Okay.
We'll do that in a moment, but that is them dead and a point for blood and guts.
Woo!
Do you know where you're fighting next? You need a moment to check.
we're
and
gonna
grab
go-
some dice.
Coming up next, straight up to the Disco Lord.
Disco Lord. Now
Um,
he is at -1 strength, just for the radiation.
-1 strength. Yeah, so that will probably, well, we'll see what that does. But the first thing he needs to do is he's got 2 demon weapons, so he needs to, well, it's 1 demon weapon applied to 2 melee weapons.
Yeah.
So I need to roll 2d6, and if I beat leadership 9, then
Problems.
Yeah, problems. So hopefully.
You did. You roll a 10.
Oh, that's so bad.
Okay. So his demon weapons
Okay.
bite him. What
Yeah.
does this mean?
So he takes d3 mortal wounds, first and foremost, for 2.
Very good. He's down to 2
Down
wounds.
to 2, and he cannot fight with those weapons, which means
Either of them.
he's no longer very scary.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's now attacking with his mechatendrils.
Mechatendrils.
And that's it.
And that is it, yeah. So
Well, he gets to make some basic attacks using attacks stat, which is what?
6.
So he gets 6 attacks at strength user, AP 0, damage 1,
Yeah.
and then his mechatendrils as well.
Okay, cool. So let's see whether he can punch a few thingies.
The strength user is down to 3.
Down to 3.
Hitting on 2s.
Sitting on 2s.
Oh, that's not a bad roll.
No, that's not too bad.
And then wounding on 4s.
Wounding on 4s. So 3 wounds, no AP.
3 wounds, so I'm on 3 up saves here. So you do kill one.
Wait.
Punches 1 to death, and your mecha tendrils.
Mega tendrils. That is 2 hits.
Grief.
1 wound. No, 2 wounds, sorry, that's strength 4.
So 3 ups.
No, sorry, 1 wound.
It wasn't.
But
Well,
we're good. We're
so you
good.
kill
Fine.
a vanguard.
Yeah.
If I can punch him to death with Vanguard, or possibly the Dune Crawler stepping on his face,
I think if the Dune Call does it, it ascends to demonhood as a result.
it becomes a Disco Lord. The neutron laser.
Okay, and over here we've got 3 Marines
Right,
punching
3 Marines.
Sterilizers.
So, 3 attacks with the champ. 2 attacks for the others. These are...
Oh, for goodness sakes, dude. You're not helping yourself, buddy.
No, I'm not. Oh, 1 wound.
3 up save.
1 wound.
Ah, you do kill him though.
Kill
Yes.
a Sterilizer.
Yes.
Okay, good.
It's the small gains, you know.
Yes. Sophie, where do you want to punch back with first?
Okay, we'll start off with the sterilizers.
Okay,
So these have 2 attacks apiece.
very good.
Or it's strength 4, so 1, 2, 3. They're the 3 normal ones. They're 3s and 4s. Am I rolling in an awkward place again?
Yeah, you are.
No, yes. Because now neither of us can see what I've rolled. There we go. Right, let's roll here. So 4s. So that's 3 wounds. We're AP 1, but it doesn't matter.
Fine.
And then we have the...
AP 1, so one of, well, you're on a 3 up save, you're on 2 there, so 1 takes a wound.
Yeah.
Oh, 1 takes a wound, yeah.
Dude, just used to stuff being 2 up saves, which a lot of your army is, I'll give you that. And then this is the taser, so 3s. I'm going to use my Mars reroll. So that's 2 hits. This is 3s, because this is strength. It's 1 wound, no AP. Well, AP 1, but you know, it doesn't matter.
Yay.
Number of times the phrase AP 1, well, you know, it doesn't matter. It's said in this game.
I've got tons of AP 1, you see. So now what we're going to do is we're going to pile in with the Skitarii Rangers, because
Vanguard.
I think... Vanguard, thank you, Alex. So we're only going to get to hit with 4, and that's
Okay.
fine.
That's all you need.
That's all I need. So I'm
Do
one
I-
of them
Do I feel hopeful? No. No, I don't.
hitting on 4s with a Mars reroll. No. And wounding on 6s. No. Then the Honoured Dune Crawler. Look at me, hot here with my Codex. 3 attacks, hitting on 5s. With a Mars reroll. No.
Okay. He lives to fight another turn.
Yep.
Yes.
And he has the mark advantage, so he's fighting first.
Yeah.
If
Yes.
you don't fall back and shoot him to death.
Yeah, that's...
That's what you
It
should
might
do.
happen.
Is that your turn, do?
That is my turn, yes.
Okay.
I have 1 morale check to make with my
Your priests.
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 So they are leech bait, they've lost 6, so on a 1 or a 2, I'm fine. Nope, they fail, and the remaining 3, 2 disappear. We will take the rear 2 and still chase after those. Alrighty.
Okay, dude, did you score anything at the end of your turn?
Well, I didn't score no retreat, no surrender.
Correct.
So just want to point that out. I didn't actually. I got blood and guts because I killed things over there.
Yeah.
And I got overwhelming
Didn't
firepower.
overwhelm anything this turn.
no, I
so you're
didn't
a tally
overwhelm
of
anything,
1 on
actually, yeah.
each.
So no, not many
dear.
points. I don't like points anyway.
No.
Who needs them?
Points mean driving bans.
Well, we're back in a moment to see how banned Sophie is from driving. Going into Admech, turn 3. Turn 3. All right, we're into Admech turn. Checking his notes. Turn 3. So points. Sophie, you are on 2 objectives,
Yes,
but not more than 2.
that's
so you're getting
correct.
8 for your primary. What have you got for your cards?
So I've got Defend Stronghold.
Okay.
So I must be basically still holding that objective at the end of my next turn. I've got a Storm Hostile objective.
Yep.
So I've got to storm one of those, and we'll get to where I've been with that and grind them down. This could happen, it might not.
Yeah, you're not going to aim for it, are you?
Another
It's gonna
big
do some killing.
flurry of points coming. Yeah.
Yeah, potentially.
Potentially. Yeah, we never know.
But never know.
Command
Okay.
phase then, what have you done?
So command phase, we put fall back and shoot onto the Vanguard. The Honoured June Caller has fallen back. I'm going to mix the two. I've given +1 to hit with the Honoured June Caller that didn't fall back. We then have the units over here. These have +1 strength from their weapons thanks to the Artisans.
Okay.
Then it's kind of just a little bit of movement here, hither and thither. No Doctriners.
Okay.
I didn't think it imperative.
Very good. Well done.
We've moved up here. My canticle is when I advance or what's the other one? Charge. Roll an extra dice. Discard the lowest.
Okay.
Okay. Right.
So shooting in a moment. Quick psychic phase first.
Yes.
A little bit of a warp storm.
The warp storm.
Oh, warp storm. Over here, no mortal wound for me.
Okay. Over here, you've got a Tech Priest.
Tech Priest.
It's fine.
X101.
It's fine.
On a June Caller?
No. Yeah, actually, yeah. Disco Lord.
Disco Lord. Disco Lad.
Disco Lord.
It's fine. Terminators.
Terminators.
Okay,
Oh,
one
take a
takes a wound. So that'll be down to 2.
Not controlling. Obliterators?
Yeah, no, they are
Yes,
within
control range. Obliteration takes a
control
wound.
range.
And my Taraxi are
No.
fine.
Very good. Let's do some shooting. Sophie, what do you want to shoot
Yes. Oh, this is a conundrum. So we've got one plasma gun here. We're going to overcharge into the Disco Lord. We're then going to put the rest into... Oh, just double check I'm in range. It should be 18 inches. Not quite with 2 of them.
with? Oh dear.
The other 2 are going into your Terminators. So, split fire for maximum effect
Yes.
into the Terminators, hitting on 3s, I suppose. So that's 3 hits. 4s to wound you, unless they're -1 to wound. Are they -1 to
Yep.
wound? Yeah, no wounds. Very good. The 2 plasma guns overcharging. That's 1 hit. 3s to wound you. No, I should have used the Mars reroll. Do you mind if I use the Mars reroll?
Go for it, yeah.
No. Hooray!
Very good.
1, 2, 3, 4. The other 4 radium carbines going into those Marines, hitting on 4s. No Mars reroll because I've used it, so that's going to be 2 wounds. And then 4s to wound you thanks to the Artisans buff. So that's 3 wounds total.
3 wounds total. Any AP?
No AP.
Yeah, you blink off that last one.
Lovely.
Nice.
Alright. We will then put... question marks. Alright, I know what we're doing over here. We're going to put these 2d6 shots into the obliterators. We are, of course, overcharging. Let's go.
These are the destroyers, are they?
Destroyers, 6 shots.
6 shots.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. Hitting on 5s. With a
Another mortal
reroll
wound.
for Mars. So no more
you're
wounds.
okay, yeah.
And then 3s to wound you here. So that's 2 wounds. AP 3.
2 wounds at AP 3, so
4s.
2, so 4s.
That's 2 damage
2
apiece.
damage apiece, so that one is dead.
Oh dear.
Do kill 1.
And he stays dead this time.
He
Bites
stays
it,
dead.
yeah.
Right, I don't have enough command points for Wrath of Mars just yet. So we will then go over here. Or let's put the... Yeah, let's stick some Rangers. We're going to stick the 2 arc weapons and the 2 transuranic arquebus into the Disco Lord.
And the rest's going into...
And the rest is going to go into that squad over here. I need to not do off that objective. Start scoring some points.
Very good.
So the 2 transuranic arquebus hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s, and we'll use a Mars re-roll here as well. No.
Okay.
They've not been great all game.
No, they've not done much, have they?
The arc rifles hitting on 4s with re-rolling 1s. So there we go, and then wounding on 4s.
No.
Nope. Nothing. Oh dear. That was unexpected.
He survives.
And then a bucket of
16 times
rifles.
2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, 16. We'll do this twice. This is 4s, re-rolling 1s, and then 4s, re-rolling 1s. Re-roll So rerolling ones here for the Forgetting Skitarii Marshal. 6s don't do anything special. Very good. And then 4s with a reroll. Oh god, that was my fault. I got excited.
No excitement.
No
Focus.
excitement. Stop being so excited. So that's 7 so far.
7.
And then let's do round 2.
Oh, I have 7 over here.
Reroll those
Okay.
ones. Here we go. Oh, very good, very good. Alpha Legion coming in clutch. And reroll those ones. Nope,
Okay.
that's just another 2.
Another 2, so 9 altogether.
Yes.
Right, no AP, so these are on 3s. Oh, that's 3 that go through.
Just 1 damage apiece.
So 1 damage apiece, so
1.5.
So 1, 2, 1 remaining, and I shall take him away. Right.
Very good. Okay.
Where next, Sophie?
I think we are going to put the heavy stubber from the Honoured June Caller that didn't fall back
Yes.
into. No, I'll tell you what, we're doing X101.
Okay.
X101.
Do you know his
Coming in
stats?
clutch. No, I don't. Where
He's
is
got,
my
like, an
phone?
assault cannon that
He's
hits
got
on 5s or something?
A gravity thing.
A gravity thing?
A
Gravity
gravity
thing.
Oh,
thing.
good lord.
It makes gravity go. Poof. Here we go, X101.
More gravity or less gravity?
Depends.
For anyone who doesn't know, X1
Depends on the gravity of the situation.
Okay, 2 shots. Hitting on 4s.
Okay.
Oh dear.
2 hits. Strength 5, so this is wounding on 5s. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Yes.
Cool.
All right, well, we've got the Tech Priest pistol. So this is it's a 2-shot pistol. We're going to put it into the Terminators, actually. Yeah, why not? Why not? See if I can chip off a little woundy poo. So we've got 2 shots. Mars reroll, yeah, because he's. Oh no, he should be within 12.
I think he's within 12,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, sure.
4s. 1 wound. AP 2.
No, I tried to catch that.
That's a shame.
Fine, yeah.
You are fine. All right. Then we are going to put the Stratoraptor. No, let's go
No, that one.
Cognis Stubber into the 3-man unit. And then the neutron laser. We're going to try and finish off this Disco Lord with the neutron laser.
In style.
No.
So we'll start off neutron laser. 3 shots. Hitting on 4s with a Mars reroll. That's a hit at least. Wounding on a 3. That's a wound. AP 4, so on your invuln.
No.
No, that's D3 plus 3 damage. And that is a Disco Lord.
Deadsco Lord.
Deadsco Lord, yeah.
Deadsco
dear.
Lord.
Goodbye, Sco Lord.
And then hitting on 4s. Oh, this will be hitting on. It doesn't matter. Wounding on 5s though for the stubber. 1 wound. Very
That
good.
squad's down to 2,
Yes.
and that leaves your Stratoraptor?
Yeah, now where do I want to go?
I don't know.
Here. Okay, so can I shoot the dark apostle cultists? Is that an option?
Yes.
Yeah, nothing is granting them lookout, sir, so it's just Alpha Legion -1, but other than that...
Very good. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the 2 las cannons into the dark apostle.
Mm-hmm.
This one is the dark apostle, isn't it?
I think that it's just a single unit.
Yeah,
It's
his
just
mates are the
single
same
It's just a
unit,
single
so they'll
unit,
just be
yeah.
removed
Oh, sorry,
first.
is that, yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, yeah, let's do the... We'll shoot him.
Yeah.
I don't want to shoot the Terminators. I don't know.
Choices.
Choices. That would probably secure me, grind them down. No. I know what I'm doing. I've just seen this cheeky little unit down here. They need to disappear. We're putting everything into them.
Okay.
So we'll start off with the 2 las cannons, hitting on 4s with a Mars reroll. That's 2 hits. 2s to wound you. 2 wounds, AP3.
Yep.
That's D3 plus 3 damage apiece. That
dead.
knocks you off an objective. Okay, I think that was the right choice.
Where have all my units gone?
Where have all the
Gone over there.
units gone? Charge phase. We are then going to charge the last 2 into your obliterators.
Yep.
Any Overwatch?
No.
Okay. So 3d6 charge. We need an 8. So I'm going to spend my last command point on this charge. There we go. We get it with a 9. Bink. Bonk. And then we're going to go straight in. We're going to go
Yeah, it's
straight
the only
in.
fight, isn't it?
It's the only fight. So, 2 dice on the charge. I need 6s. No, nothing. And
Is that for mortal wounds?
mortal wounds on the
Okay.
charge.
Because their buzziness.
3s to hit you with a Mars reroll. And then strength 5, so
Toughness 5.
4s to wound you. So that is just 1 wound at AP2.
They're okay.
They are okay, and they are going to punch me back.
Yes. So,
So now with grind them down, I believe if I don't score it at the end of Dude's turn, it just goes away.
That's my understanding as well. Yeah.
That's fine. So that's the way we're going to play it.
Yeah. You get 1 chance, basically.
You
from when
only
you
get
draw it.
1 shot.
Yeah. Do not miss your chance.
I was just trying to remember.
Also
Right.
scrambling for that punchline.
So, 4 attacks each. 4 attacks each. Hitting on 3s. And let's see where we go from there. So, that is 2 additional hits because we are now in.
Oh, no.
turn 3.
Yes.
I may have made a mistake. Yeah, grind them down, mate. Go away.
And they are strength 10,
That'll be 2s.
which is, yeah, so one of them is not a wound, but the other 7 are.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 ups. I do score 4 go through. How much damage are these
2
each?
damage each.
Okay, we'll do 5s, re-rolling any successes. No, they're gone. What else am I going to do with them? I could have stood there and been a distraction, but what
Yeah.
else am I going to do?
Literally no other options.
Literally no other options.
Okay, is there any morale to do? I don't think so,
No,
is there?
because they're dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sophie, what do you score?
So I don't score. Well, I knock you off an objective.
You did, yep.
And
So,
I control one I didn't previously control.
yes.
So you're going to get 3 for the primary cards,
Yes.
and your secondary cards all remain in play. Is that right?
Yes, so defend stronghold, unless you get that one.
Yeah.
I am going to score. And storm hostile objective. Oh yes. Oh yes, I do get this one. So
Okay,
storm that
because you got that one, yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, I'll take that 5 points.
Storming.
8 points in total for that turn then,
Yes.
plus what you started on, which was 8. So 16 for that turn. Another powerful turn.
Yeah, a very, very good pointy turn.
Yes, very pointed.
Pointful.
Yes, we'll be back in a moment to see if the Alpha Legion can bring it back. Okay, we are into... I was about to say Admech. No, you just had your
Nope.
turn. We're into Alpha Legion,
Turn 3.
So, you held 1 objective, you scored 4 victory points.
Yeah.
What's going on with your cards?
Right, so I got hold the line. So basically, I need to get rid of anything that is near or within my deployment zone, not including aircraft. So I need to get rid of these guys. That is going to net me some points. Also, command phase. The Dark Apostle just gave himself advance in charge.
Yep.
He then spurred himself on. Loves the sound of his own voice. Got a 6 on the charge and has boosted his way up to here.
It's very easy to hear yourself within your own helmet, so he has yeeted himself forward and is now looking at quite a short charge into those vanguards.
Yeah. So he is going to try and put down some hurt on them.
Good.
Cool. So the Obliterators just kind of chunked a bit this way so they can get some shots off there. The Legionaries, after chasing them this way, have now turned around and are chasing them this way. And the Terminators have had to go around the roadblock. It's an 8-inch charge to the little Tech Priest Enginseer over there. So we shall see how that goes.
Okay.
And that's all my units, because one of the benefit of having all your units killed is less decisions to make.
Yes.
The game is getting simple.
Yes.
Okay, going into the psychic phase then. But first of all, the warp storms. So who is being stormed? Storm.
Shall I start?
Yeah, why not?
Destroyers.
Fine.
Fine. The Tech Priest is fine. X10100101 takes a wound.
Oh dear. Down to a
And
wound.
June Caller is fine.
Can you aircraft?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
No, that's
fine. Trexie are fine.
And are those obliterators still on that objective?
Yeah, they are within 3. So
You just keep getting That's the one that came back from the dead.
Yes.
Just being dragged in. And then I suppose your Dark Apostle.
Dark Apostle. A 4, so he's
He's
okay. And I think the Terminators, are they within?
No, they've left
No,
it.
They've left it.
They've just
yeah.
wandered off.
Cool.
So the actual psychic phase now. You still
the
have
actual
your
psychic phase.
Balefire.
Yeah, so the Balefire textbook, and he's going to put prescience on the obliterators
Makes sense.
because it goes off.
On a 7.
Oh,
You don't even need to check it.
yeah, all that learning.
So you're now +1 to hit.
Yeah,
No,
plus
is
one
it
to
+1
hit.
to hit or is it
Plus 1 to
reroll?
hit. +1
I thought it may have
to
changed.
hit.
Oh no.
Oh.
It's still, they shoot better.
2
They
Chaos
shoot
Space
better.
Marine players. And I don't know. The main psychic power. Oof.
Add 1 to hit, yes.
And what it is, fine. Okay, cool.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, cool. Sweet.
Shooting
well,
phase.
Not my turn. Shooting phase. I am going to put the heavy flamer into here.
From the Terminators into the
From
Vanguard.
Terminators into the Vanguard. I'm going to put. Oh, well, sorry. Leave that for now. We'll start over here because
Okay.
the obliterators are putting everything into there. They're doing their middle profile, which is D3 plus 3, strength 7, AP 2, damage 2. He's on 2 wounds remaining, so the damage 2 kind of works out for me.
Into the Destroyers. Let's see what we get.
So 4 plus 6, 10.
Very average.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are hitting on 2s.
Finally.
And wounding on 3.
Yes.
It's a pretty good
Nice.
roll.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And these are AP.
2.
So I'm looking for 5s. We'll go back over here.
Oh.
I have
Sophie.
one wound. Oh. There we go.
Something warp storm.
Yeah. Actually, he might just die to the warp storm now.
But not before grinding down and sword.
Oh yeah.
Okay, what other shooting have you got, Dave?
Furious. These 3 are going to put their bolters into there. It's actually 2, but they are within bolter range, so 3s.
Cool, 3 hits.
2 wounds.
4 ups. We're good.
They're okay.
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 The dice. Get and pop this back.
Dark Apostle. Pistol.
Advanced.
He advanced.
No pistol.
Oh,
For
okay.
him. Right, yeah, the Terminators. I'm going to put the heavy flamers into here. I am... In fact, I'm not going to do that because I want the Dark Apostle to be able to charge them.
Yeah, because I am going to take the one that's...
Yeah. Actually, no, I will do that. I will put the heavy flamers into them and I'll put all the other bolters into this unit over here.
Into the Rangers.
Yeah, into the ranges. So we'll do the heavy flamer first. That is 6
So
plus
8 hits.
2, so 8 hits.
Toasty, toasty,
Strength 5,
toasty.
toughness 3. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds at AP 1.
So, looking for 5 ups here. On brand.
Sophie,
Oh
could you
my God.
please stop?
You do kill one, so I'm just going to kill him.
Okay. It's all good. So all the bolters now. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What was that, 9 times 4?
Yeah.
36 shots.
Quick maths for Sophie.
Oh, I was spending a CP on demon bolts. Should have said that before.
No,
Yeah,
you're
sure,
good,
yeah.
you're good, you're good. Demon bolts.
Demon bolts.
So So 36 shots hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
Wounding on 3s with AP 1.
Yes.
So this puts me on a 5-up save. Do you really want to put me on some more 5-up saves? I mean,
I'll
4-up, failed them all.
I'll do 18 twice.
Yes. That's yes, please do.
So these are hitting on 3s.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
We're all in agreement.
Or
Or are we?
Well,
Are you
spend the
thinking
CP
of-
to give them
yeah.
+1 to hit.
Do us on 2 CP remaining.
1, 2 CP.
And this is his thinking face.
No, I'm gonna leave it.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
leave it. Yeah.
So 3s.
3s.
Well, Stratagem will let you 1 additional hit.
Oh,
Goodness gracious.
good thing I'm stingy.
3s to wound.
3s to wound. So that is those are misses or not wounds. 4, 8, 8 and 3, 11.
11 so far, and your other half?
11? Oh yeah.
Good. 11. Ready to roll.
Yeah, those were...
Yeah.
Right, and again. Cool. So
Yeah, probably good with the.
yeah, I'm
The
glad I
+1.
made that decision. I think. So, don't do that. Another 3, 6, 9, so 20.
20. Oh.
1 each.
So I need to pass at least 2 of these
Yes.
to have someone left. I do pass at least 2 of them.
Nice.
So
For
1,
you.
2. In fact, I only passed 2 of them, so I have
okay.
1 left.
Okay.
Oh.
Morale's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I'll take Transuranic Arculus. You'd be passing on a 1 anyway, but I think that is that unit wiped.
Okay.
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 Yeah, I mean,
that's not nothing.
Yeah, that's actually not too bad.
No.
It wasn't looking so good with the flamer, was it?
No.
There's all my 5-up fails.
Yeah.
Sophie, that's making me really nervous. Please do something about that.
No. Oh, okay. There you go.
Quite literally living on the edge.
Yes.
Okay. Swell.
Really upsetting. Right, yes.
That's all my shooting, guys. That is all my shooting.
Charges?
Yeah, charges. Yeah, let's do some charges. Right, so the Obliterators are going to charge them.
Yes.
They're in.
They're in. They're going to charge them.
They're in.
Yeah, they are super in. Dark Apostle is Dark Dudes.
I'm going to Overwatch.
He is
Okay.
in. Okay.
Yes. I'm going to Overwatch here. So we're going to start off with the Plasma. We're going to... Oh, actually, no. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4,
Gee, that's a lot of
5,
shots.
6.
Are you overcharging the plasma because you call it now?
Yes.
You are. Okay.
Of course I am. Of course I am. If anything, it makes the charge slightly harder. So these are 6s.
And they're all auto wounds as well,
Yes.
aren't they?
That's 5
sixes.
auto wounds.
Right, Sophie.
5 auto wounds.
I don't like guests on me channel.
So do the disciples get a 3-up save? Or do they have to take it on their... Oh, no, they get 4-up inval, don't they? Because they get the same inval the Dark Apostle has.
Yes. So 6 AP what?
No AP on
No
these.
AP. So yeah, the disciples on a 6-up save, so I'll do it on them first.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
So
That's
the
1
dead
dead.
disciple.
That's 2 dead, and then
You get the
get
4-up
3.
inval, so you pass that one.
oh, past that one.
So you've done 2.
Done
You've lost
2.
1 Dark Apostle.
Lost 1 Dark
Yes.
Apostle. So
Do 1 at a time.
He's
Fine.
alive. He's alive. He dies.
Yeah.
he dies.
So the disciple is fine. No. The apostle's fine.
Yes.
The
Disciples are
disciples are
dead.
gone.
Yes.
The
Then the
martial
Plasma.
possession is fine.
Oh, why won't you die? 2s. That's 1 wound on your invul.
He's
Hey!
okay.
And he made his charge.
And he gets in. Right, the Terminators are going into the Tech Priest Enginseer.
Just the tech priest?
I think so, because the charge on the Dunecrawler is a little bit longer. Oh no, there's a
The guy, yeah.
How far away is he?
Oh, that is
He's
a long
charge.
charge.
That's a
That's a long
10.
charge. I will just do on the Enginseer.
Okay.
Needing an 8.
That's
They
an
get
8.
it. They get
exactly
it.
what we need.
Right.
We'll get
Some
them piled
successful
in.
charges.
Yes. We'll get them piled in. Back and move the fight phase.
Yeah.
It's the fight phase. Do what would you like to punch with first?
Yeah, so we are back and we're going to go with the Terminators first into the Enginseer because of the stuff and the pile-in and 8 inches instead of 9 or 10 or 11 or 12. I can only really get 3 in, but hopefully, as long as Sophie doesn't roll loads of 6s on her saves,
She wouldn't do that, would she?
we'll be fine.
Yeah.
So that is this pile over here.
These are all armoured power fists.
These are all power fists. I'm spending a CP to give them +1 to hit. Wrath of the Chosen.
Very good.
And 6s explode.
So we're looking for 3s and 2s.
So that is not bad, and that 1 comes back in because of the 6.
Excellent.
So, Willy on 2s. They all wound. So
And
that
these
is,
the power fists, are they?
yeah, so that is 5, 10.
10. So AP3, I've probably on his 5-up invuln. So I need to. Yeah, he's dead.
Okay. Very good.
They are
Okay,
wrathful.
we'll do their consolidate move in a moment. What's next, do?
Yeah, so next up we're going to do the Obliterators over here. 4 attacks each. They're hitting on 2s because of prescience, which is great.
Yes.
And 6s explode. That's cocked. So 2 misses, but 1 comes back in because of the 6.
Excellent.
These are like strength 10, I think.
Yeah.
So they all wound. AP 2, I believe.
3.
Yeah, 3. They're just power fists without the
One, two,
-1.
63. That's
These are 9. I need 5-ups on my invuln. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the unit gone.
Crunch.
And all of a sudden, the Admech buckle.
So, the Dark Disciples chomped it running in. So it's just the Dark Apostle. You'll be glad to know.
Good. He's at -1 strength, you know.
Oh no!
Yeah, 5 attacks, strength. Do you do the -1 first and then? Oh yeah, so strength 3 + 2, so 5. 5 attacks, hitting on 2s.
Oh, okay.
Oh, with 1 miss, but 3 additional hits. That's nice.
So we're only on 3s
Only
now.
on 3s. Okay, so that's less nice.
That -1 strength made a difference.
Yeah, -1 strength didn't make a difference. So
AP?
3s. AP 1.
5s. So you do kill 3.
Kill 3.
And I'm going to kill 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Okay. We've got a couple of strike backs then with those vanguards.
Yes, so we're going to pile in like so, and like so.
Okay.
So we've got 4 attacks. Hitting you on 4s. That's 2 hits. I don't get the... I'm not a Chaos Space Marine. That is 1 wound, however.
1 wound.
No AP. It's a rifle butt.
They're okay.
Okay. Last thing then, do your consolidate move with your Terminators. Would you want to consolidate into anything? So you would get punched by it, but you do also shut down at shooting.
Yes, I will consolidate into both of these.
Oh no. Fear the X101 meta starting here.
Oh, that means he gets his 2 attacks. Oh, I'll do the Dune Caller first, actually. So, hitting on 5s.
No.
Mars reroll.
Still no.
The 2 attacks with... Oh, it's got a hit. We're only on 2s.
3s.
3s. That's a wound. AP 3.
Okay.
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 Morale.
Yes, who's got morale problems?
He does. I need to roll a 1.
He didn't.
He's gone.
Okay. Very good. Wow. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. So, what have you done with how are you doing for your cards?
So,
Did you overwhelm anything or rip its guts out?
I overwhelmed something. I overwhelmed the Rangers over there.
No, you
No.
didn't. They were not removed from shooting.
Oh, I see. Okay, fine.
Sorry, I was talking about your card.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So did any units get wiped out from shooting?
Yeah. What did I? Well, I didn't manage to wipe them out actually, which is a bit,
No.
bit of a problem.
Blood and Guts, I believe you've scored.
I got Blood and Guts. Yeah, I got
Yeah,
Blood and Guts, and I
1,
did get Hold the
2,
Line
yeah.
as well.
Hold the Line remains in play, but Sophie can't get anything there. But it stays in play for now.
Until the end of her next turn.
Yes, but
Yeah.
Blood and Guts you've definitely got for 5. Cool.
So, Yeah.
So you are trading in points, but
guy.
again, it's Sophie said, it's starting to turn.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Admech buckle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas Chaos Space Marines start to speed up toward the end, I think.
Yes.
All right, well, there's still a game here.
Still a game.
We'll be back in a moment for turn 4 of said game. Turn 4, Admech. Sophie, you were on 1 objective for 4
Yes.
points. What's going on with your cards?
So I've got Hold the Line, not really doable. Secure No Man's Land. This I have done. And No Prisoners. Why not?
Okay, cool.
So I've got to kill 30 points worth of units by the end of the game. It could happen.
Yeah.
It could happen. There's
Certainly
certainly
big block
yeah.
of 30 wounds are terminated. then.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so let's go through my command phase. My Doctrinas, I did the little Skitarii, giving me +3 movement, -1 to my armour saves for my
Yeah.
Skitarii. So my Skitarii Marshal has jumped over here onto this objective,
Legged it.
legged it, so he's advanced. We've then moved off with this. Oh, I should probably do a canticle. +1 strength in combat, why not? We fell back with this on a June Crawler, going an extra 3.
Oh, look at him go.
We flew over here with a Stratoraptor. Now, I do have a plan for the Stratoraptor. And then this on a June Crawler is sitting here chilling, looking at those Terminators and trying to tease them off the objective.
And your robot isn't a robot because that would be abominable, has fallen back as well.
Yes, and our Skitarii have fallen back onto that objective, scoring us secure no man's land.
Yes, and being outside intervention range, just in
Yes.
case the Dark Apostle survives.
Yes. Fingers crossed. He's not going to, though.
Okay.
Fingers crossed he might.
Psychic phase?
Psychic phase, right, on the objective. For my Skitarii Marshal,
He's fine.
for my X101,
He's fine.
and for my Skitarii.
They're fine.
Yes.
Cool. So, Terminators.
Oh!
That will kill
That'll kill that one.
an entire
Okay.
Terminator.
Zapped off the face of the earth.
Yep.
The Obliterators are fine, and the Legionaries are fine.
Okay.
Sorry, Alex.
Shooting then, Sophie.
Yes.
Shoot me.
All okay then. We are going to put the 2 Cognis Stubbers into the Apostle.
A post lay.
No, we're going to put the Plasma into the Apostle. We're going to overcharge. We're going to do D6 for 3 shots. Hitting on 5s.
Well, he's dead twice.
He's dead twice, but we're going to Mars reroll 1.
He's still dead.
2
but
hits. He is dead. 2s to wound you. So that is 1 wound. That's a shame, and I'm dead.
He's
You're
okay.
Good.
Okay, survived.
Good, luckily. All
now.
right, for now, we are then going to put the 2 How many wounds has he got?
5, I believe.
5. All right, we're going to put the Honoured June Crawler. We're going to put the Neutron Laser and the Heavy Stubber into you.
You being the Terminators.
No, we're not.
No?
We're going to put the Neutron Laser into the Terminators and the 2 Heavy Stubbers into the Dark Apostle. Got it right. Dark Apostle hitting you on 4s. So that is 3 and 4s. So that's 2 wounds, no AP.
2 wounds, no AP.
Whee!
Rather aggressive.
You're very aggressive.
So 1 goes through.
Yes. Now 3 shots automatically because it's blast onto those Terminators with a Mars reroll. So that's 1 hit. Wounding on a 3.
Time.
That is a wound though at AP 4. So on your 5-up invul,
You're fine.
you're fine. All right. Then we are going to... We're going to put Wrath of Mars for 1 command point. The Stratoraptor, the 2 las cannons going into your Dark Apostle, and everything else going into those Terminators. See if we can't chip another one down. Okay, we will start off with the 2 las cannons hitting on 4s. That's 2 hits.
2 hits.
Wounding on
Oh,
2s. That's 2 wounds on him.
Oh dear.
Nope.
D3 plus 1 damage.
He dead.
He dead.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Wait, no he isn't. D3 plus
3.
Oh, right.
Sorry, I said
Yeah,
D3
yeah.
plus 1.
Yes, yes.
Minimum 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
minimum 4.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do the phosphor blasters. These are strength 5, so we are within 12, so that's all hits. Strength 5, toughness 4 at the minute.
Yeah.
Minus 1 to
wound.
wound,
Mm-hmm.
so 4s. So that is 2 wounds at AP 2.
1.
And then
The damage one, Sophie.
just damage 1.
Okay.
And then the stubbers, I will use a Mars reroll because I haven't used one yet. And then 5 to wound, but we're looking at... Okay, so that's 3 wounds, but only 1 mortal wound due to Wrath of Mars. That's fine, no AP.
So 2 wounds in total.
2 wounds, so 1 goes down to...
So we might get zapped next phase. And do you know what? That is the end of that chapter.
Is that the end of the turn?
That is the end of the turn. I'm not
Okay.
charging.
Did you score anything?
I did.
What did you score?
So I took an objective.
Okay.
That was not mine, so I scored 2 points for that. Yeah, I'm at the end of my turn. I scored secure no man's land, and I'm going to throw away no prisoners and hold the line.
Okay.
Yeah.
So getting 5 for a total of 9 that turn. Oh, and did you kill a unit on an objective? And you took an objective you didn't hold?
Yeah, that's right.
For a further 2, so 11 points that turn.
Yes.
Do will then score whatever it was called. Hold the line.
Hold the line.
Cool.
Yes.
So we'll add that to your points for next turn.
Nice.
Back in a moment then for Alpha
Well,
Legion.
Alex, what's the scores on the doors?
Let's have a look. Shall we? We'll
Yeah.
total it up,
All right.
and then we'll see if there's another turn.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, turn 4.
Turn 4.
The score as things currently stand, after all the cards being scored at the bottom of the previous turn, blah, blah, blah. Sophie, you're on 66.
Mm-hmm.
Do, you're on 38.
Yeah.
You're trailing by quite a bit, but in
A
an
bit
actually...
behind.
A little bit behind, but in a fairly commanding position. And so, if you have a perfect turn here,
Yeah.
and a perfect turn next turn,
Yeah.
you could win.
There is a plan.
There's a plan.
There is a plan.
Well, walk us through the plan. What cards have you got?
So I drew Defend Stronghold, which
Okay.
is keep this objective, which should be fine.
Mhm.
And I got Battlefield Supremacy, which means hold 3 and hold more than Soph. So the plan is these guys got a big old advance in their chart on their advance,
Yep.
and they've moved up to take that objective. The Terminators over here still hold this objective, but they have geared up a bit of a charge that way. I'm going to try and conga line them so that if I do, I can beat these guys up a bit, take them off the objective to maximise some points next turn, while still holding that objective. They're going to shoot him, or maybe this guy over here.
Yeah, so your other card is Overwhelming Firepower still, isn't it?
Yes, so I do need to kill 2 units with overwhelming firepower, so hopefully that's still possible. This Obliterator is within range of the
Skitarii Marshal.
Skitarii Marshal.
Yeah.
Right, there we go.
The other one's not within range, but had to stay there to stay on that objective to make sure you get Battlefield Supremacy and
Stay
so on
back
and so
to
forth.
hold the party.
Yes.
Cool, so that's the plan. We
Okay.
shall see quite quickly whether it works or not.
All right. Psychic
So-
Phase?
Psychic phase.
Warp Storms.
Warp storms.
Marshal. It's fine.
Fine.
Okay.
The expert. I actually want him to
If he
fail
dies
this.
here,
Oh,
okay.
boo! And my Skitarii.
they're fine.
They're fine.
So, Terminators.
They're
They're
fine.
okay. Legionaries. They're okay. Obliterators. They are okay.
Okay. The Warp Storms have calmed for the
Yeah.
time being. Right, so
But-
now your actual Psychic Phase.
Yep, my actual psychic phase. Prescience is going to go on to the Obliterators. It goes off on a 9.
Ooh, even better than
So-
last time.
Even better, they are getting better. They're learning.
Okay.
Cool. So, shooting.
Yes.
The Obliterator is going to... what toughness?
Toughness 3.
Toughness 3. So, we're going for the medium profile again.
So you are going to be shooting through dents.
Shooting through dents, so 2s become 3s.
Yes. We're
Um,
back where we started.
Hey.
and it will be D3 plus...
Plus 3, I think you said for this profile?
Yeah, D3 plus 3.
Here we go.
For 4. Oh no.
Well, that dents has paid off.
2 wounds at AP 2.
Let me just check his toughness, just in case he's toughness 4. Like, there's just that little niggle in your head going,
Yeah. He's a character, I guess. So.
I know the Tech Priest Enginseers are, we're looking it up, we're doing it together. Do read out this number for me.
3!
3!
Hooray! So 2 saves to make.
2 saves to make, and luckily he's got a 5-up invuln. So what's the damage on this?
2.
So he is down to, do read out that number for me.
4.
He's down to 2 wounds.
Okay.
Whoops.
Okay, so he's not dead.
He's not dead. I'm going to have to do some split firing.
Hooray!
What did I say
Hooray!
earlier? It's not for me.
It is now.
It is now.
How are you splitting your Spitfire
Okay.
with these
so-
Terminators?
Well, the heavy flame is going to go into him
Very good.
because
He's in range.
It sort of should do. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left.
Shall I measure up the range for you? Here you go.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're actually all in range.
Yeah.
Even without Demon Shells.
Yeah.
Although Demon Shells get another AP.
Yeah, I'm going to. I've got 3 CP, so I'm going to spend a CP on demon shells
Yeah, why not?
just to.
And you are
Yeah,
going to be
make
going
a-
through the
make a
stents
difference,
as
so-
well for another -1 to hit.
Yeah. So I'm going to spend a CP on +1 to hit.
Wrath of Chosen.
So Wrath of the Chosen. So we are hitting on 3s. An extra a -1 AP on the bolters, and I'm going to put. He's got 1 wound remaining.
1 wound.
He's got 1 wound. So I'm going to put Heavy Flamer and 2 bolters into him.
Cool.
And I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 combi bolters into this guy.
It's 24 shots and you've got exploding 6s, is that right? No?
We are
Okay.
in Wanton
We're in
Slaughter
Wanton
now.
Slaughter, which is the
Choppy
BT
one.
Yeah. So I'll do the Heavy Flamer first. So D6 plus 2 for 3.
Okay.
Toughness 4.
Toughness 4. So that is 2 wounds. AP 1.
Oh, I got to look at his save up.
Oh no!
Do you want to get the dice ready for the Skitarii Marshal?
I put the bolts into him as well. He said 2 bolts are going into him.
Yeah. So these are 3s.
No, he's 4-up save.
Oh, he's dead.
He's
Okay,
gone.
well,
He's
Okay,
gone.
cool.
those didn't matter then.
Those didn't matter. They can go away.
And then 24 shots
24
into the
shots.
Marshal.
No!
3s and
my poor
3s are under
Marshal.
1. No, that's the other game. 3s and 3s, AP 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 4 times 4, 16.
Play too many games.
20.
Play don't too many, not enough games. You heard it here first.
Welcome to Bottom of the Barrel English lessons.
Yes.
Right. So 24 shots hitting on 3s. Roll that. So, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah.
And 3s.
And 3s. Can we kill him? Maybe. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Do these one at a time. Oh, he's okay. He's... Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay,
Oh,
4
God.
done so far.
He's... Oh, no, he's not.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, yeah, that was...
So that's overwhelming firepower.
That's overwhelming firepower.
And it's all your shooting.
So now I have to do some charges, I guess.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because there are 3 little Vanguard hiding just here.
3 little Vanguard.
Or you could charge that way and charge the tanks.
Yeah.
But these guys are on an objective,
They are on an objective.
which will give Sophie 4 points.
The Dune Crawler is more likely to kill me, but I'm going to charge the Skitarii.
Mm-hmm.
For
Yep,
8.
you're in.
They're in.
We'll move them up, and then, do you know what?
Yeah.
I've got to remove the Skitarii.
Okay.
And then we'll go into Admech.
Turn
5.
10, 5.
Back in a second.
Cool.
Admech turn 5,
Yep.
Admech turn 5.
and it's Nail Biter.
So the score, as things currently stand, with all cards that were in play already accounted for, is 66 to Sophie, 56 to Do.
Yes.
Sophie, your cards, do they bear talking about?
No.
Okay.
I
they
drew
are-
them. I spent a command point. I'm on a single command point. It was all hold this objective.
Put a banner down as infantry and so
Yeah,
on.
exactly.
There were no possibilities whatsoever.
Yep.
No.
So your last chance to score victory points is basically the mission secondary of kill an enemy on an objective and or take an objective you didn't already hold.
Yeah.
So what are you doing? What's the plan?
Psychic phase.
Okay.
Well,
Well, movement phase, what have you done with your 3 units?
So I've moved on to this objective here.
Okay, so that's going to get you at least 2.
Yes.
Warp Storm,
On my Dune Crawler,
doesn't care.
these guys.
They don't care. Obliterators,
Illustrators,
don't
they're
care.
fine.
Terminators,
Oh yeah, I could kill one. Did what dies?
Pop, one goes.
That's
that's the second one to die to
Yeah.
Warp Storm.
The Warp Storm has destroyed the Terminators.
Yes. Okay, shooting phase.
Okay.
So there's 1
Okay.
point in it if you can kill an enemy unit on an objective.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to put the neutron laser over here into the obliterators,
Okay.
and then we are going to put the heavy stubbers into the what do you call them? Tactical Marines, Legionaries.
How dare you?
Whoops. We'll start off with the Honoured Dune Crawler's neutron laser. One shot this
Oh, it's
time.
about bloody time.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's a hit. We're only got a 2.
Okay.
That's a shame. Then the heavy stubber will
Stub.
Mars reroll 1. That's 2 hits. And 4s to wound you. That's 2 wounds at least.
Saves.
1 wound
One
on a legionary.
goes through.
We are then going to do exactly the same. So we've got 3 stubbers into here and the neutron laser. So we're going to start with the stubbers this time, which was a shame.
Okay.
D3 shots. 2 hitting on 4s with Mars reroll. No, wounding you on a 2. That is a wound on your demon save.
Nope, that goes through.
So I do kill one.
You kill one.
It has to be the one who's wounded.
Yes.
Who's the one on the objective? Which won't matter because you score your primary at the end of your turn in turn 5.
All right. Then we're going to Wrath of Mars.
Wrath of Mars.
So we're going to put the 2 las cannons into this one obliterator,
Yep.
and we're going to put all the Cognis stuff into the units. We'll start off with the 2 las cannons. I need this to work. That is neither hits with a Mars reroll. That is a hit.
Okay.
It is a
3s to wound you. 1 wound.
There's a wound. Save or die.
AP3.
Can I save?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
All right. We'll start off with the phosphors.
The phosphors.
So that's 4 hits.
4 hits.
3s to wound you. That's
Okay.
2 wounds and a mortal wound at AP2.
Onto the legionaries, yeah?
Yeah.
1, yeah, that pops 1.
Cool.
And a mortal as well on the other guy, so.
Mortal on the other one.
And then 3s. That's full house.
Nice.
No, it's
You
not.
have a 2 in there.
That was a 2. 4s. We're looking for 3 6s though. That is-
that is 1 6.
Another 6. So you just need to fail 2 saves for me.
Out
Four.
of 4.
Oh, dude!
Oh, they are gone.
That is a unit shot off the objective.
So end of your turn.
That is the end of my turn.
Nothing else to do.
That's all I got.
So you took an objective you didn't already hold. You killed an enemy on an objective for 3, finishing you on 69 points.
69.
Nice.
So, do family friendly channel.
I said it was a nice score.
It's not a nice score. We're not going to discuss why. You've already drawn your cards, haven't you?
Yeah.
So what have you got?
I got Tempting Target, which Soph chose this one,
Okay.
which is really horrible. Behind enemy lines, so to get a unit for 2 victory points because I've only got 1.
No, you've got 2
no,
units. You
can't
have to
do
get
it,
both
yeah.
of them in there to score it.
Oh, hello.
And what's your other one?
Unlikely. Area Denial, so I need to get a unit into the centre.
And get Sophie out of the
/
centre.
kill that one, yeah.
Okay, now you do have 3 CP.
I do have 2 CP.
You have 2 CP. Do you want to redraw either of those? If you don't, you lose.
I'm going to, get rid of Tempting Target.
Okay. Not tempted. Nothing.
Not tempted with that target, not for me. Raise Banner. Okay, so I can, 1 infantry unit do a thing within an objective, so I can do that with the Terminators, but then that would stop them from shooting.
It would.
They don't need to shoot, do they?
They don't need to shoot, no. They don't need to shoot.
The game ends at the end of this turn, so
Yeah.
basically, if your Obliterator could kill the Stratoraptor on its own,
Yeah.
which is not
Which is
impossible,
not impossible. 7
then
wounds remaining.
your Terminator can do a banner on that objective. You'll get 10. You'll also hold an objective for 4, so you get 14. putting you on 70 to Sophie's 69.
Wow. Okay.
I don't think there's any other way you can win mathematically.
Nope.
So what have you got to do?
So all I need to do is kill the Stratoraptor
Okay.
with
the
my
Obliterator. Okay.
On his own.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I might just check my stratagem because I think I have a action and shoot stratagem.
Oh.
We'll have a look. We'll come back in a second because that could be big.
That could be big.
So, I can't actually count because we did realise that if Do parks his Obliterator on that central objective, he holds 1, he holds 2, and he holds 1 Sophie for 12 on the primary, plus raising a banner with the Terminators brings your final score to 73 against Sophie's 69.
Yes.
Wow.
We then checked to see if you could kill a plane, and you couldn't. So,
Yeah.
73-69, close game.
Close
Well
game.
played.
Well done. That
Well
was-
played. Yes, it's. Oh, I think I crumpled about turn 4. I sort of put the hurt in as much as I could, and just stuff like the Obliterators, bringing that Obliterator back
was pretty big. I
huge.
mean, it is. What's funny is that I feel like the buffing stuff as well. Like the Dark Apostle, for example, the Terminators, they advance the charge, they run too far, and then he's just sort of the buffing units are always left alone. So it's kind of like you need to get this stuff out there quick. But also, yeah, I mean, you're just removing units. But then once I get within range, the Terminator blob is a big blob. Of
Yeah. It
Terminator
removed
goodness. Yeah, it did.
everything.
Yeah, it just hit this flank and just kept going around, didn't it?
Yeah.
But that was close.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, 4 points. If I'd have killed that
that
Obliterator,
yeah.
it would have been.
Dramatically different. game.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tempest of War, it's an interesting one. It doesn't swing. So I mean, it's, you know, the amount of times Alex and I have had sort of the turn 5 going, oh.
If I do this, if everything goes perfectly.
Yeah. And I find against the tough units that are still alive at the end of the game, it can make a big difference. I don't know, is there anything you would have done differently?
I think I wouldn't have started the Terminators all the way over here.
Yeah.
I think I would have started them in the middle because you know they've done stuff over there and that's great. But you know I'm having to spend CP to get extra range on their bolters. I would have. I think that's kind of the main thing, really. I mean, I always know that the Mauler Fiend is a big fat target. It's always going to get obliterated pretty soon on. I think there may be like, you know, I could have. There's a really cool Alpha Legion stratagem where you can take it off the board and bring it down somewhere else next turn. So I could have maybe done that with Obliterators to put a bit more hurt on the Dune Crawlers. I think, yeah, that's kind of the main things really. You can't, you know, there's nothing you can do about big tanky units dying in the first round. But then they are distractions as well. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, you put a lot of stuff into the Disco Lord.
Yes.
That wasn't going into the Terminators.
Yeah, he didn't die. Yeah. I think the Disco Lord and the Blob of 10 Terminators is a tough nut to crack.
Yeah, it's a tough nut to crack,
Yeah.
yeah.
It is worth saying, we played this table with comparatively little obscuring terrain. We had lots of dents, which helped, certainly, with firepower going in both directions. But we only had 2 bits of obscuring, this one and
that
the
one?
blue one
Yeah.
over there. Now, whether that whether that decided the game, I don't know. Do you think it worked well? Should we have had more obscuring?
It felt a cluttered table, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a lot of dents, but it's
Yeah.
stuff moving around terrain was, yeah.
Yeah. Like, that, not being, you know, this, having to sort of shuffle my way, you know, around there, and I think, the you know, Disco Lord, movement 12, very quick, but again, you know, you have to kind of come, you know, you can't just smash your way through there, you've got to kind of go around, and it does mean, and the Disco Lord wants to eat vehicles, you know, that's what it wants, so the tasty Dune Crawlers over there, like, you know, it's just, it has to soak up all that damage to be able to get there, to then charge them, and then, you know, that's 2 of your big hitting units kind of out of the count, but...
How did you find the Honor? So I've been enjoying the Honor Dune Crawlers quite recently. It's because the other units I used to run, the Scorpius Disintegrators,
Which are the
other
version
boats,
of the tank, yeah.
just don't have any AP. Like, they used to be quite good against Terminators, but now it's They've fallen right off the cliff
Yeah.
in terms of effectiveness, which is a shame. But
I guess I think with,
Yeah.
I think with the Dune crawlers, you could have a game where wax lyrical about them. That they've done so well, but then D3 is so swingy. Imagine if you'd rolled
Yeah. I did roll so
one.
many.
'Cause we've played before with the Dune crawlers, and you have rolled lots of ones, and you have been very annoyed with it. And so
I was just thinking now, also saying, I really like Dune Crawlers now.
Yeah.
Changed that much since the last time we played.
It's the Mars.
Yeah.
I'm playing
Yeah.
them with Mars.
You've got a
That's
lot more
the big
reliability
change.
with Mars.
Yeah.
But you can't do anything about those D3 shots.
Well, Blast.
Blast, yeah, I
is
guess.
good.
That's not a bad point.
Yeah. So against the Terminators, when I did fire into them, it was flat 3 shots.
Hmm.
So they have got that.
The Mars reroll is
Yeah.
just being able to. It's basically a leveler for the random one you accidentally roll. So, well, not accidentally, but
Yeah.
um,
So the thing I'm probably going to change up at some point, whether it happens this edition, is removing the Honoured Dragoon Crawlers, that being said, with the Sardonian Dragoons.
the dragoons.
Okay. The melee ones or shooty ones?
Oh, shooty ones, what are they called?
The
Ballistari?
Ballastarii.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so they are
6 wounds each.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's they're the good unit in the codex that I don't have.
Yeah. And are they back to being core again now?
Yes. Not that
Interesting.
makes much difference.
No?
No, it's if you had a Tech Priest Dominus next to them, yeah, that'd be actually. Yeah, you could be re-rolling ones with the Skitarii Alpha.
They're basically double auto cannons.
No, double las
cannons.
cannons.
las
And
cannons,
they're Cognis las cannons. They've got
Yeah.
the brains, they do more damage.
That's a D3
Yeah.
plus 3 instead of
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is what I'm finding, especially in the Age of Armour of Contempt, is just front loading that AP3 and AP4 damage. You've got to do it now. The name of the game is not hordes, it's tough units. It's obliterators, it's tough terminators, it's tough disco lords, it's
And now all the books that now have got their new update, like Chaos Space Marines, can bring those tough units.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've got to say, as a spectator, it did look very cool seeing Terminators act like Terminators.
Yeah.
And seeing bolt guns act like bolt guns.
yes. Yeah, that's what I
9
want,
combi
yeah.
bolters just tearing down 19
Yes.
Skitarii. Very cool.
It's what bolt guns should do.
Yes.
Yeah. Right, do you have
Yeah.
anything?
I
Any
mean-
other observations?
I think this is my first game. First game in a while with the new. I think I've only played two games with the new Chaos Codex.
Okay.
It's just so nice to have an extra wound, like legionaries actually staying around. Until turn 4, turn 5.
Yeah.
There's less silliness, like R.I.P. Flawless Host Disco Lord. But
I think that's for the best.
yeah, no, it's fun, and Alpha Legion is fun. I kind of wish I had more CP to spend on their little shenanigans and stuff. It would have been fun to blow up something, but it didn't really benefit me at the time. But yeah, that's
Cool.
me.
Right, well, if you have enjoyed the game, do think about subscribing to the channel. Every little helps us. There is also our Patreon, should you be feeling ever so generous, but no obligation, of course. There is also our Composite Games link down below. Like I said at the beginning of the video, anything you buy through there, it helps out the channel and it helps out yourself with a cheeky little discount. And that's everything from me. So it's goodbye from me, Sophie.
It's the like button. Do.
Yeah.
And it's
Goodbye
goodbye
from
from
Do. It's goodbye from me, Alex, as well.
And it's goodbye from the barrel.
Goodbye. Wave, Do. Wave. There we go.